listening to the Dad Podcast.
Let's get started.
Fuck those little kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, you got me. The shit in thermometers.
Yeah.
Mercury.
Mercury.
Thank you. I was gonna say magnesium, but
Is
I
it
know
of
that's
the
not
Freddy
it.
variety?
You guys want to be superheroes?
It's Freddie Mercury. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Freddie Mercury.
Yeah. It's a strain.
Fucking just put a little like on my tongue.
I will.
Do it for me though.
I'll pour it. You want it in your beer?
Yeah.
I hope
I
you're
just don't
fucking
know. I
joking.
think it sinks,
Jesus
so you're gonna have to
Christ.
bottoms up before it hits the bottom too.
Yeah.
It's got to be suspended. Yeah. I'm not fucking poisoning you today.
Why
Not on
not?
recording.
Poison him.
No, yeah.
Kill that
After
fucker.
party.
Yeah. Or before recording.
Yeah.
Let him die.
Right now, it's too fucking crazy.
Jesus, Doc.
Oh, I mean, Marcus, I love you, bro.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Let him
It
die.
shows.
He wouldn't
I
die.
don't
Just
wanna
lose
know.
his sight, and then be fucking
Exactly.
Oh, that'd make it for an even better
I lost
podcast.
most
Then
of it
we'd
the
have to
first time I
fire-
drank
yeah, huh.
moonshine.
two dads, one blind, one blindo,
Yeah.
two sightseers, and one fucking.
Can you guys help me out of here?
Nope, it's all you.
Can you guys walk me out of here?
Do you think? Okay, so say you have sight and you go blind, right?
Mhm.
You saw everything you could see,
Mm-hmm.
so you're still gonna like dream the same, I guess. But say you've never seen, how vivid do you think those dreams are? Or like, what do you? That trips me out sometimes.
Yeah. I don't know necessarily. Grab a microphone.
Yeah, grab
Don't
my
raise your-
Don't
don't-
raise your
don't raise your
fucking
hand.
hand. We're not sharing around here. This is why we all bought microphones.
Okay,
Right?
so apparently, people that have never seen in their lives
Boo.
dream in feelings.
Dream in feelings. Okay.
Interesting. That was lightning.
I mean, I dream in feelings as well. I don't know. That's just a trip to
Yeah.
think about.
And kind of to go along with that, like I don't know what my answer to that one would be, but I've thought before about, would you rather see and then lose your sight or be born without sight?
It has
If
to
you
be
Be
one.
born without sight.
Yeah, be
Yeah.
born without.
Right.
Well, I don't know.
It's not the same.
that's kind of
concept.
ignorant to say, I guess, a
Well,
little bit.
No, I don't think it's ignorant. I think it's like, would you? It's like, the philosophy: better to love and lose than never to love at all.
Yeah,
I mean, would it be the same kind of thing with sight? Like, you know what
like
I mean?
never knowing it, so
Yeah.
you don't need.
So you don't miss it as much. You're not a suicidal.
That's what I'm saying.
like-
You don't know what you don't have because you never had it.
Give me
so.
that Mercury.
If
I'm
I
gonna
could,
fucking
if I
find out
could
right now.
choose, I'd want
Let's
the
do this.
opportunity to experience. I would say maybe.
Yeah, I know, but that'd be so difficult to lose it.
Yes. Yeah.
Could you go without it and then get it?
Okay.
Is that in the equation?
Wait, say it again.
Could you be born without it and then get it? Is that part
I've
of the
seen that
fucking?
movie.
No.
I've seen that.
Is that a
movie.
weird gray area?
I've seen that movie.
I've seen that movie.
Yeah, it's got Jessica Alba in it.
Oh,
Is that the
probably.
one?
No, that's
it's
it.
not.
God
Who
damn.
wouldn't want
That
to?
was
Who
a
wouldn't
horror-
want to see that
It
after
was a
not being able to
horrible
see?
horror movie with Jessica Alba, and she's blind, and
Really? What is it? I thought you guys were kidding.
dude, I
No, and then
I
like she
turned
gets
it
like
off.
the eyes of like
Oh, that's right. She gets an eye
murder
implant
or something, right? Like
Yeah, she gets an
yeah.
implant. No, she gets an implant, and then she starts seeing ghosts.
Yeah, it's like really.
Gangster.
Kind of. They could have done it a lot better.
But she was blind before?
Yes. And then she gets like a visual implant.
Huh.
And what really ends up happening is
It stinks.
horrible CGI and effects. And then I turned it off.
Oh, okay.
So that's what ended up
I
happening.
can't do that shit either.
I
Yeah.
kept watching every
Right?
time I saw her. I couldn't turn it off. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, no.
She's best in that one when they're like diving ocean
And
blue
she's in
or
bikini.
blue.
Yeah, yeah.
Blue, yeah.
You think she's
Bingo.
best in that one,
Um,
or Good Luck Chuck?
that's a good one too.
I liked her in Good Luck Chuck.
It is, but I mean, if you really want to get 100% Jessica Alba, if you
Yeah.
really want to get the full effect, get
Yeah.
her in a bikini for an hour and a half, side by
Swimming
side with Paul
around.
Walker.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Paul
R.I.P.
Walker.
R.I.P. Mr. Walker.
All he cared about
miss
was Paul
you.
Walker.
Well, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
I'm more for Jessica Biel, anyways.
it doesn't matter. On green, I'm going for it.
I can't.
okay?
Put the, I can't put the face on that name.
I'm a hard.
Is she the one with?
I
It's
now
not a
pronounce you
mole,
Chuck
but
and
like
Larry?
a freckle on her face.
No, I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry.
Oh. Okay.
The lawyer girl.
More Alba, but all right though. I'm with you.
all Alba.
Yeah.
Yeah, Team Alba over here.
Yeah.
That's because she's short, right?
A team.
You guys like the short ones. So
I definitely do. Yeah.
Yeah.
So how about this question? Would you rather
No, Donnie. Don't ask me that.
Here we go again.
having both? Would you rather lose sight or hearing? Now that you've experienced both.
You know what's weird is I've been asked this 100 times and I never have a good answer.
Does it kind
for
of go back and forth?
Yeah, a little bit because
That would go back.
I would say though have sight because hearing is vibrations. So if you could tune in with other parts of your body,
You could still
to
feel
some
it.
degree, you could feel music, you could feel
That's true.
You know, so like to some degree you would still
See?
experience the
He goes all
fucking.
smart shit. I was like, oh, I like movies.
It's a
I like
smart- it's
music.
feeling.
Yeah,
That's how I
well,
feel.
because you know, deaf people will go to a concert and get these amazing experiences based on
Yeah.
vibrations.
Mm-hmm.
Beethoven,
And just the other energy. And, yeah, Beethoven,
right?
exactly.
Yeah.
He doesn't matter. He's dead.
Oh.
I was like, I got a shitty answer. I don't really know. But
yeah. But I'm gonna blow your fucking mind right now.
what about you, Donnie?
Oh, I would take losing my hearing over sight.
Yeah. That would just, I mean,
Like I
that's
said,
a-
my reasons were because I love watching movies.
Yeah.
I know, yeah, people were so vain.
I know. Like I watch most things with subtitles anyway. Fuck it, right?
Do you really?
No.
Oh, I was like, dude, I cannot.
I'm just
stand
trying to be
that.
empathetic
Yeah, oh.
to our
Riff
demo-
City, bro.
I don't know why you're trying to be
Yeah,
Riff City, bitch,
empanada.
Riff City.
Don't be empanada.
Don't ask me
yeah.
additional questions on top of my answers.
You eat one
please.
empanada and you fucking go crazy.
Seriously, I'm exhausted after that empanada. Thank you, though, by the way.
I heard movie theaters are open again. Here, anyways. I don't know
Yes,
about
they
wherever.
opened last Friday.
Last Friday.
Exciting. For me, it's exciting.
It is exciting, but like, is it gonna be weird? Is it gonna fuck with the whole? I don't
Yeah.
know. Like how?
I don't think they'll be as packed, which is even more exciting for me.
Yeah, that is cool. We're gonna get the lowest of the scum, though,
Yeah.
Maybe.
for sure.
Or
I hit
the
Dollar Theater,
loneliest,
bro.
Or
or
what
the
if what
loneliest.
if we went to the movies? What if we went to the movies and it's kind of the way they're structuring concerts right now, where we have our own little VIP section?
That's what I'm wondering. If,
That'd
like,
be
they
dope.
second
Oh,
it
like we
off,
get squares?
Yes.
That'd be super dope.
Wouldn't that be sick?
Yeah, that'd
like
be
we
super
go in
dope.
there, you know what I mean? Like
You wouldn't
know,
have to worry about someone sitting next to you because they can't.
exactly. And then if like
Sneeze
Yeah.
guards put up.
yeah, and then we're in our own little bubble. We're in our own little
Like
bubble.
a hockey penalty box.
yeah.
Yeah. Just mount speakers
Yeah.
inside there.
Yeah, we're on our own movie timeout.
You have to throw the popcorn over it to get to the other people.
Well, okay. How are they gonna keep up with? Is Hollywood or wherever making movies right now? Like how?
You know, I mean, I don't own Hollywood, so I
You
can't
don't
give
have
you-
equity?
I can't give you the straight up answer, but
Oh,
I do follow a lot of trailers. There's been some that they were pretty much done with before they got shut down.
yeah.
I don't know why the fuck you're laughing at me,
I was just gonna riff off your trailer following
right.
thing.
Yeah.
but like Wonder Woman 1984,
Oh, I still haven't seen that.
the new Bill and Ted stuff they made.
Wait, that's
before.
there?
Oh yeah, the
That's
new Bill
in?
and Ted.
It's not playing yet, but I'm saying they finished those. We're making them before it happened, so
Oh, okay.
those are going to be the new ones that come out. I know because of the COVID.
Oh,
they
I'm going
stopped,
for that.
Like filming new movies, so it's going to be a little while before the exact hit.
yeah.
But what's nice about that is the theaters are showing a lot of my favorites. They have like Jaws, Back to the Future, The Goonies, like old school movies are playing in the big
Oh
theaters.
fuck, Big
so
Trouble in
that's
Little
awesome.
China.
Yeah.
Oh my god, such great movie.
Exactly.
I mean, that could be
Fucking
cool though
Little
for
Rascals.
like, because what? Say a lot of younger people went to fucking movies before all this.
Yeah.
So if they're gonna start bouncing back to movies and they're only playing oldie but
They're
goodies,
like, I
you
don't
know what I
wanna go
mean?
see
That's
that.
not a bad fucking. That's pretty cool though if they do.
I think
Yeah.
I think it's really cool. I think it's cool because like I think for a lot of the theaters, the ones that I've seen that are like doing like Back to the Future and a lot of the cool of the older movies, and I've been keeping an eye on it because I've been looking for Goonies for you, Donnie. You know what I mean? Like if I
Yeah.
see the Goonies, I was gonna shout out, but I don't think that they already have those reels, so they're not spending money, and so they're able to stay open and generate revenue.
And the
I
classic
remember a
ones-
thought I had though, because you were talking about Back to the Future. I've never
Yeah.
seen that on the big screen.
Me either.
I haven't
So
either.
some of those movies would be
Right.
pretty fucking dope to
Fuck
like
yeah.
So
go see on a
something,
big screen.
something that's awesome that Edwards, Regal, whatever you want to call it, has
Open the fridge.
is an unlimited plan.
I know it's hot as hell. Man.
So you can get $18 a month. You get unlimited movies. You can
Oh,
go
right.
to movies as much as you want.
Yeah. Well,
And
yeah. Go ahead.
see any of them. I mean, there's no limit per
For
day.
one person.
Like, yeah, one person. So
Okay,
18,
yeah.
So $18 a month gets you. You can go one day and you can watch 10 movies. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You're
So you-
paid. It doesn't include your snacks or anything, but
But you,
Well, they
you,
don't
you
know
go
that it
twice.
might-
You go twice a month, and it's paid for, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty fucking
it's
cool.
more
though,
than paid for
That's not
because
bad.
it's $10.50 per person regular. So
Is that?
you go to 2 movies and you more than paid for your
Does,
month.
does it cover IMAX?
No.
Oh, get the fuck out of here!
yeah,
What are we
that's
talking
no-
about here?
no
What-
3D,
what the
no
fuck
4D.
There's some movies that are exclusively IMAX
Standard
though.
2D.
Yeah.
Well, then you pay extra for that.
Oh, how much extra?
The price of an IMAX? I don't know.
What? Plus my 18 a month?
Yeah.
Dirty Jews.
Deal with
Seriously.
Fucking all the Jews.
Okay, Regal. All right, I'm
How
over.
dare
it.
you give us a good deal?
Yeah.
We're going to Majestic. Fuck
yeah.
you.
They can get all the new movies and then all the good ones like Back to the Future and things like that. All these like these
Oldies but goodies.
these older hitters and all that.
Oh, yeah.
They're at the inexpensive movie theaters anyway. So
So I think there
that's
should
true. I
be-
didn't think about that.
Yeah. Like
I think there should just be a theater that plays nothing but like the old.
I don't know if the listeners just heard that, but
80s
that is
movies.
some thunder.
Thunder. They heard it.
From
I'm sure that
down
was in the
under.
mic.
It's always
probably.
nice having thunder when there's sunshine out.
Yeah.
Crackle thunder from up under.
It's that
From up
summertime
under.
storms.
Summertime.
No. No.
Shout out Will Smith. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Summertime.
No.
Will Smith. Did you fuck with Will Smith when you were young, Donny?
Did I fuck Will Smith? No.
Did you fuck with Will Smith, Donny?
Yes,
Are
I
you a
listened to
fan?
him. I'm more of a DJ Jazzy Jeff.
Hey,
and the
shout out
Fresh
to
Prince,
James and
but,
Josh
yeah.
or Jimmy Bob and Squash. Your brother's the one make it homosexual all the time, or homosexual all the time.
Yeah. Exactly. We're
You're
trying to have
welcome.
a normal conversation. And it always
You're
goes-
welcome. Yeah, shout out.
Yeah. It goes right back into the closet with Donnie every time.
Every time.
Probably because you queers taught him.
Yeah.
I don't know how my younger
We
brother
love
taught
him.
me anything.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you are the oldest.
Oldest boy. My sister's way older than me. She got me by 10 months.
Fuck.
Way older.
Hey.
Way older.
Jeez, you guys have nothing in common.
They were
No.
they fucking in San Quentin, huh? 10 months. Jesus.
10 months.
Well, technically,
Was she late?
I guarantee you, she's gonna correct me again. It's like, I don't know, 10 months, 3 weeks, 2 days, 4 hours, 12 minutes, 59 seconds. I don't know what she
Yeah,
has.
it makes it so much better that
She
way.
has a
You should have
straight
stuck at
down,
10
like-
months. No
Yeah.
correction needed
I
on
know.
either one of your parts.
I want zero more information about that.
What does she call herself for your little battle that's coming up in a couple months?
I don't know.
Ham
I pay her no
Oh.
mind. I don't know.
Ham
I'm
hocks
not
is
worried
gonna-
about it.
Ham Hocks is gonna correct me, Noodle Boy.
She's probably training too, so
Most likely.
Ham hocks.
Are you training?
I don't need to train.
He's ready to go.
Your
I'll fucking do this.
Your
Yeah.
oodles and noodles.
Yeah. She doesn't know I got friends. She hits me and fucking you and Marcus jumping right in, I hope.
Done.
Say, I hope. I
Yeah.
hope.
Then we're not fucking friends, dog.
Bye, ham hocks. Yeah.
So, yeah. You hear that, Lady Ham Hocks? You're going down.
I don't know
Happy
about Marcus
holidays.
having your back. I mean, after the barbecue this weekend.
Tyler's back.
That was an interesting time.
Oh, see, that was a read everyone took left. I mean, I took it left at first, but
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm already on the ground, you piece of shit.
Yeah.
Took me out. I was already on the ground.
Yeah. Well,
No, that was awesome. I've never seen moves like that, especially out of Marcus.
I talked to Josh about it. Okay, well, for a backstory, if anyone doesn't know what a tabletop is, it's
Schoolboy.
where one person goes on their hands and knees behind another person.
Schoolboy.
I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't know either.
Because I'm old.
Okay.
okay.
And for anyone relevant, just kidding. Sorry, Donnie. I know. Sorry. But anyways, and the other fucking person pushes them down. And we pulled one of those on Marcus at a barbecue recently. I was the table. Donnie was the top.
He was gonna.
And
kill
I got
a puppy.
fucked up for it.
and I was the sandwich.
Yeah.
He was gonna kill a puppy. He saw it. He did this one-handed cartwheel, landed on his feet,
Survival mode.
came back, and
Oh, we didn't
somehow-
get you?
No, he landed on his feet.
Oh, what the fuck? I thought we
that's what I'm
got
saying.
this
No,
whole
that-
fucking...
Like a cat.
I thought we had you this whole couple days.
Oh, I
no,
mean,
God, no.
no.
No,
It
he
was,
had the moves.
Oh, well then justify the anger.
Zero anger. Zero absolute
It did
zero
look anger, though.
Did
It
you see
was-
everyone circle out? And
Yeah,
everyone was like, whoa.
Everybody else
I was like, what's everyone pissed for? We're so cool. What the fuck
Yeah,
you tripping
until
on?
Tyler
Oh my
said
God.
that, everybody else was like ready for a fight. I think Marie was coming in to stop it. I don't know. It was crazy.
Well, you guys even said that today, and I was like, zero anger.
Yeah.
Josh
Absolute
said that
zero
today too,
anger.
and he's like, I thought you and Marcus were gonna fight, and I was like, why?
Yeah.
I
yeah.
was like, because we tabletopped him and he choked me out. What the fuck?
They just so badly wanted that to happen.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, they're just like,
We've
oh,
been waiting for this
like,
shit.
oh my god.
I will
all
say,
night long.
Tyler tapped right
Trying to
away.
break up this boring ass.
I knew what was
BBQ.
coming. Why drag it
Right
out?
away. And he blames it because he only had one hand.
No. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have fought back a little bit if I didn't have one.
I'm sure you would
And
put up
already
more of
on
a
the ground.
defense. Yeah, you would have put up more of a defense. Like I felt it. You
He
know
didn't
what I
have a
mean?
shot for a defense. He was already down.
Yeah.
I felt it. I feel like.
Oh, you felt it?
It, yes.
I'll
Yeah.
tell you
Yeah.
where
My
I-
boner?
Yeah.
Shout out to Jimmy Johnson.
I was gonna say.
I didn't bring that one in, boys.
I felt all your muscles.
Yeah. all those
But
muscles.
no, like it's equivalent to like when you were wrestling Evan, and then you got up. You're like, I felt it. Yeah. Or what did you
Yeah,
say?
I felt it too.
Yeah, I felt it.
Or
too.
did you feel it too? That's what I said.
Yeah. No, it was
was good.
such a quick thing. That was actually like well, at that point I was good and buzzed up. I don't even remember. But if
Who
you were,
wasn't by that point?
Yeah, if you were to ask me to do a somersault right now, it would
Cartwheel.
Over a dog.
or a cartwheel. Yeah,
Over a dog out of a tabletop.
Anybody can
Yeah,
do
exactly.
a somersault.
Into
I
a
would,
chokehold.
Yeah. All of those things sound
In the rain.
completely impossible.
In the rain. Oh, the rain stopped, so no, not in the rain.
I thought that was the best part of the night.
I thought it was awesome. Like, I
It was
loved
fun.
it.
Yeah. it was
Never
fun.
forget that.
But
I didn't expect it. I didn't expect it from you guys.
you
know
had
what I mean?
your arm on my cheekbone,
Yeah.
not under my jaw.
Uh-huh.
And so you squeeze, and the next day I woke up, dude, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And I
His
was
jaw
like,
was dislocated.
my jaw hurt so bad the
Did
next
it really?
day. But for a couple hours though, I was
Don't
like,
feel bad.
I was like,
I
why
do
does
feel
my
bad.
jaw?
Don't
Hurt? No,
feel
don't
bad.
feel bad. No, we're fucking scrapping like boys.
Yeah.
Don't feel bad.
I love it. Tyler.
But literally for like 3 or 4 hours, I was like, "What the fuck did I like eat last night? Like, what is wrong with me?"
Yeah.
And then I was like, "Oh, Marcus fucked me up in the grass."
That was some tough steak.
Yeah. Somebody say steak. No, but I literally I woke up and I got and I
love
still,
ribs.
Still, I still well no like speaking of ribs,
You love punching Josh
I was
in
literally
his.
just gonna I was gonna say like somebody got me with a solid. I'm pretty sure it was you, Tyler.
Oh, it was.
Yeah. Like I got a solid.
Oh, in
hit
the
right
ribs?
to the, yes.
Yeah, I'm the only one that does that.
You're right. And so I'm like I got that at least. I mean that was.
Did you see him get Josh?
It was a solid connection. What?
Josh was carrying
I
my heavy
just
ass
got Josh really, really,
cornhole
really hard.
board.
Yeah.
I think it was like 50 pounds. He's got it up over his head like this,
Yeah.
walking down the street. Just Tyler out of nowhere was like, rip shot, and punched him hard.
Yeah.
I can throw more backstory on that. I was sitting
Dude,
on
he
the
couldn't
porch.
even breathe.
I was
Yeah.
sitting on the porch talking to Jake, just bullshitting. And I saw Josh pick this thing up and throw it over his head, and I was like, "Oh fuck, dog!" And I was like, "Jake, what's this?" And I booked it off that porch, and I was like, "Rip shots, rip shots, rip shots, boom!"
Yeah, he did come running out of nowhere.
Nice. Hell yeah.
That was a good one.
It was good. Good time.
Josh couldn't breathe for like 5 minutes. He's like,
That's all right.
Yeah.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
and then his
Goddamn
boyfriend
right.
Anthony went and did the dishes.
Well, of course. Yeah, he was very concerned.
It was.
He consoled him.
I love those two. You know, if they're ever together, that
Anthony
Josh
the
is
boss.
driving Anthony's car.
Oh yeah.
Anytime they're together, Josh is driving
They're
Anthony's
such a
car.
cute
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
They're
awesome.
cute. Such a cute
Yeah,
couple.
absolutely.
But if they try to like, if Josh is like, "Yo, dog, I love Anthony, and I don't know how to tell him," I'm like, it's not gonna work out. Just don't tell him.
Oh, yeah.
Keep that to yourself.
But also,
I'm like, we knew Josh, but Anthony's not like that.
before I forget, and that
we know of.
This is a little bit of an inside joke, so I'm
does
going to
take them all.
apologize to the listeners. But to Tyler, God is good.
God is good. God is great.
That is
He didn't know I was saying that all night.
That's a little inside joke
Yeah.
from
He
the
just told me
barbecue
yesterday. I just found out. I was like, what?
God bless. That was the funniest thing of all time. I look up. Okay, so I can't even. We can't even
Why?
really go into details.
Why?
I don't know because I mean, is it?
Okay.
Are you gonna do it?
I don't know.
Because all I'm gonna say right now
can do it.
is
No, you-
is
no.
Tyler and I had
said it.
had an opportunity where we saw something super cool at the same time.
Yes.
We made eye contact. Tyler goes, "God is good," and I fucking lost my shit. I lost my shit because at that exact moment, God was good.
Yeah. And he was great.
Yeah, and he gave us the sight to see what we saw, and I love it.
Some
And I missed out.
might say
Yeah. Oh my God.
heaven's pearly gates were open that day.
Yeah, we got blessed, so to speak. We got blessed.
That was a good one though. That fucking made me feel good. Yeah. Just that someone else like was there in the fucking. You know?
Yeah.
Got to
Those
see
were the
it.
multiverses lining up, bro. Right
Totally.
there. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
totally,
You're in
totally.
your world. I'm in my world. But we're like, whoa.
I know.
I've been doing my parts of the podcast. That's not my area.
haven't
So
done
Definitely. Yeah, definitely.
You barely show up. You forget we have the
I
podcast.
barely show up. Who brings the fucking heat every fucking week? Everybody.
Goddamn
Marcus.
right. Yeah, Tyler definitely is the brings the heat. Donnie's the brains of the operation, and I'm
Oh, we're fucked.
yeah.
And
If
you're
I'm
Mark.
the brains, we're
He's
fucked.
Marcus.
You are, yeah. And then I'm
Well, you
here.
share your brains with Carter though, because Carter is also
Oh, now we're really fucked.
Yeah.
Carter's tech guy / brains. So
Collectively.
I want
you
Carter to
are
get on the mic and just
one
you're
brain
Pinky.
mind
Then you're Pinky.
in the brain.
He's the brain.
Pinky in the brain.
Yeah, I show up. Yeah, I show up and I take a bunch of shit.
Yeah,
We're
fuck
gonna
yeah.
take over the world.
Yeah. We're all gonna take over the world.
The world's
This
been
podcast
taken
is
over.
taking over the world.
I don't
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
There's
I did.
Podcasting.
We did see though, because I showed both of you that we're shooting up on Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
We have a few on Stitcher. iTunes doesn't show anything yet.
Yeah.
But Stitcher and Spotify are much better platforms, in my
Oh,
opinion,
yeah.
to listen to podcasts.
And I found out that
So that makes sense.
some people are listening on Castbox.
Should we start making songs and shit too, or like what? How do we need to get the iTunes popping?
Tell more people that have Apple.
Oh, I have Apple and I use
Spread it out.
Stitcher.
You know, maybe if the third bod in this podcast was out there spreading our.
Oh, we don't do
our
advertising.
Our good word on Facebook.
The good word.
I mean, two of us are doing it, but the third isn't.
yeah.
I'm having someone do it for me.
But
though.
we're growing.
That
we're
doesn't
growing.
count. That's our own page.
We're growing in exponentially every week. We get more
I'm not getting to
listeners
Facebook.
and things like that. It's pretty exciting.
You already have one. I followed you.
I won't
Just
get on it.
just a little bit because I know we've been recording for a minute here. We went deep last week. I think we're planning on doing that.
Deep.
Like every yeah. Well, we had our longest one yet.
Deep for
Yeah.
us.
Yeah, super deep. Like
Super deep.
Oh, ask your question, and that reminds me of a question I have for you.
well, it was more of just like for the listeners and that. I think we're kind of planning on doing more of a longer. We have like 3 separate subjects, and we're planning on really going like deep dive like once like every 3 weeks, something like
3 to
that.
4 weeks or so. We're toying with it. I think that's probably the best option because that's what we want to talk about mostly too.
Totally. But intermittently,
And
or
we
like
can't delve
It's
that
more
much.
like
Right.
going
And-
off of like
in
our
between
typical
those-
joking around dad podcast time. It's
Yeah.
going. I don't know if I'd say deep. It's just
Oh, it got
well,
deep.
regardless of explanation
You know what
of what
I'm
I
saying,
said,
yeah.
yeah. But the point being is so like every 3-4 weeks we're going to do that, and of course we'll preface that. We'll let the listeners know. But prior to that point, we are going to keep things light, and so that's kind of what we're up to today. Just in case the listeners are expecting something equivalent to last week, it's
Ooh,
not going
another-
to be there.
another
Yeah,
banger.
Yeah, it's not going to be another bang. But
Just
I mean,
riffing.
yeah, we're riffing today. We're having a good time, and we're kind of just building up our strength for another one of those.
But on the
Deep
last
delves.
episode, or about it, we got a little feedback.
Oh, did we?
Well, it was a little more like, and it actually helped. It was feedback, but it was like, my sister, Ham Hawks, was taking our side in the 1 through 10 standings.
Oh, this is my question.
the level 1 through 10, whatever that we think we'd get taken.
Oh, our
over.
scoring.
Scoring, yeah.
Okay, our rating.
I found out Marcus is on our side. He agrees with us.
Yeah.
He was taking the leveling backwards. Like 10 was bad for him. Like we would get taken over.
Oh, really?
We were
Yeah,
taking
I
it
mean-
the other way.
Okay, this is my question. Yeah, this was what I
Yeah,
was literally
so
just
we're
about
all
to
on
ask.
the same
you.
page.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, has your number differed at all? Has it?
Well, I mean,
But now that I know it's totally on point, though, so it hasn't. It's
well,
fine.
yeah, I think with the understanding that we were speaking the same language, but I was like I was totally thinking that we were discussing like the level of threat or something along those lines. Like I was just looking at things like imminent threat or whatever else.
Yeah.
Not. I think overall what it was is more of like I was thinking things outside of our control, and I think you were thinking more things inside of control, like
Yeah,
what is our actual
exactly.
direct,
Yep.
and so I
Our
kinda fucked
impact
that up.
level, I guess we could call it.
Yeah. So for the listeners, if there was any kind of confusion that way, I think we were
Hey,
all
cheers to that, brother.
Yeah, we were all speaking the same language, but we were just
I'm glad Donny figures this fucking shit out, but not
Right?
not us.
brains.
Well,
brains, yeah, brains. Brain.
That's because you'd rather go pack than hang out with
Dude,
us.
sorry, I
mean,
get to
you
hang out with bitches all day. I don't know what I'm saying.
know. That's because stitches get bitches.
Yeah, exactly. Stitches get bitches.
Yeah. Topics. Let's talk about topics and bring the listeners in. Bring the listeners in. Let me try that again. And let's talk about stuff that.
I got a topic that, well,
Go ahead.
actually, it's kind of your topic, but we talked about it earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Because-
about topics.
You quit smoking. Mm-hmm. Kind of.
Kind of.
I quit smoking too.
So you moved.
Yeah. No true story.
Wait, hush. Oh, wait,
So I would say that was actually something I wrote down and like a relevant thing in my life is that it's probably been about 4 weeks since I've had like a cigarette, an actual cigarette. But my man Tyler here got me onto some of these like it's a what do you call it, temporary or a
vape.
Disposable.
disposable
Disposable,
vape.
yeah.
Disposable vaping system here. And I like the menthols, but they come in all sorts of fun flavors. Anyway, I why it's a fun topic is because it's like when I say like I haven't had a cigarette in like 4 weeks, people are like, oh, that's awesome.
That's prime time right now.
Then
Yeah.
he pulls out the vape and blows smoke in their face.
Yeah. And then I do that, and I'm like, well, the reality is here, like, who knows what's better for you? Yeah, like so. I mean, as far as like,
Sorry to interrupt.
No. I would say I'm not entirely sure. Well, here's the deal: is I don't take any kind of like real like satisfaction like that. I'm not smoking. I don't enjoy the smell of traditional cigarettes.
Uh-huh.
And I like I don't miss actually like at all. Like the barbecue the other day. I thought for sure once I started drinking that I would at some point throughout the night pick up a cigarette and start smoking, and I had zero.
I was surprised.
I actually was
I had
too.
zero.
With how much you were over there with Marie because she smoked.
Yeah.
We literally thought that.
Dude, I tell you what, I had
Like
zero.
Carter-
I enjoy the
thought
vapes more than cigarettes.
Thought of doing it. I do too, 100%.
So okay, but
And
really,
I really dislike. I don't know if it has something to do with the vaping or whatnot, but
It's the hand to mouth asphyxiation
True
type.
story.
Asphyxiation is not the right word. I'm sorry, everybody.
I mean, yeah, maybe. I
they
don't
get
know.
what you're saying. They get what you're
Yeah.
saying.
Well, yeah, they get it, but someone's
so-
gonna call me out on my
But,
shit.
but
you-
it's like hand to mouth, kind of like that
Yeah.
muscle memory, whatever you want to call it, and stuff. And this really, the vaping suffices in that sense. But then it also, I was really curious if it makes the smell of smoke worse, because for me, the actual smell of like cigarette smoke is horrible. Like I don't miss that at all.
So I'll catch a first drag of someone's cigarette, and I'm like, oh. And I've probably haven't smoked for a little over a year now. I say I quit June last year, maybe.
Hell yeah, and that's,
July, maybe, yeah.
That's huge.
But every first drag I get a whiff of, dude, I'm just like, God damn. Even when I was a kid before I smoked, though, I was like, I remember smelling my dad light a Marlboro.
Yeah.
And the first, I can smell it right now talking about it. And I was just like, damn, that smells pretty good.
Absolutely.
And then the second drag, I'm like, yeah, that's garbage. It's
I
gross.
used to love all the Joe Campbell gear I got when my parents smoked. I had like the jackets,
Totally.
everything.
The duffel bag.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
had it all the merch, as my son would
that
say.
fucking NASCAR leather jacket you could get.
Oh,
the
yeah.
fucking camel on it or
Then
whatever.
you go and save the Marble points. And
Oh,
you try-
my
Dude, I was
God.
saving up
What's
for
in that
that
box?
jet, man.
Yeah.
I didn't get it,
Yeah,
but I
jet.
wanted that jet.
No, they had some legit shit back in the 90s. Like if you smoked,
Whoa.
you could really you could get some cool shit. But no, I mean, and that's the thing is like
When they were pushing it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're pushing it, and actually you could like smoke like you didn't have to smoke 6 cartons to get a fucking whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean, I enjoyed smoking cigarettes. If you were to ask me, I would take breaks from cigarette smoking, but I would tell you that I would never quit. And I'm actually going to say that right now too. Like there will probably be a time, I feel like, without setting myself up for failure, I think there's going to be a time in the future at some point, maybe I'll be really intoxicated
Yeah.
and I'll have a cigarette, right?
It's gross.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
It's gross.
It is gross.
I've done it since, though.
Yeah.
It's not. You're like, oh, this
Gratifying.
is gonna be fucking dope.
Yeah,
dog.
yeah,
And you
yeah.
take a drag and you're like, yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, what the fuck is that?
Totally.
Why did I do that shit?
Right?
I don't know. For me, anyways, it might be different for you.
I don't think so. I think it'll be the exact same way. Like I wasn't tempted the other night.
I mean, that's a fucking stepping stone for sure, though.
Yeah.
And it felt good, huh?
Oh, it felt really good.
Yeah.
And it felt really good the next day.
Yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
Because when you start
And in your
drinking and
pocket.
smoking, yeah, and especially if you don't smoke like regularly and then all of a sudden you just like do it heavily for one night and you wake up the next day and you're fucking, not only is your hangover like 10 times worse than it should be, but it's just fucking, you just feel like garbage.
Yeah.
You know what? Shout out to Michael. If he did nothing else right, he kept this fucker honest on his
Oh,
quitting.
yeah. Michael's
Yeah.
a
Dude,
solid
he called
on
him
that.
out every time. My
Really?
wife, Tyler's like,
Well,
oh, can I have one?
You know how I fuck around still? And I'm
yeah.
like, yo, Marie, let me get a cigarette.
Yeah.
Dude, Tyler, or Michael would be like, no, you cannot.
He'd be like, don't fucking give him a cigarette. I swear
Yeah.
to fucking God, if you give him a cigarette. He would flip out on people, yeah.
Crazy.
Didn't-
So do you
face.
guys think the vapes are worse? Do you think there's more chemicals in there
No.
than a cigarette? I mean,
I don't
according
think
to the
they're
commercials,
not
there's
worse,
rhino
but I
farts,
don't
so-
think there's as much chemicals nearly.
You think there's more in cigarettes?
by far, yeah.
Okay.
Much more.
I just think, I 100% agree with you on that. I am very
Because of the
curious.
filters? Like, I know they're fiberglass, so and I know you're getting some of that into your lungs.
Yeah,
That was one of the biggest things.
That and then
Or cotton, depending on the cigarette, I guess.
Right.
But
But even
not
but
even that, yeah.
But even like American Spirits, there is definitely additives to the actual tobacco leaf. With these,
something to cure it, something to fucking set it, something
Yeah.
to let it hold, that
Well-
keep its fucking freshness that long or whatever it is.
yeah, and yeah, exactly, the preservatives or
Yeah,
whatever.
preservatives. That's what I was thinking.
But like if you were like a pack of cigarettes and opposed to like one of these like disposable vapes or whatever else, not you read the packaging and then on cigarettes, for years now they've been like can lead to like heart whatever, and I'm almost kind of like reading the cigar thing right
for
now.
it.
So I mean it's like smoking can cause lung cancer, heart disease, all those things. So you read these on these temporary disposable vapes or whatever else not, and all it says is contains nicotine.
Oh, yeah.
And nicotine is a addictive substance.
Oh, yeah.
So that's as far as we know right now. Ultimately, the
Well, it's like glycerin and shit. There's more.
Yeah,
there's,
right?
There's
There's-
more ingredients on the actual package though too.
Rhino farts.
Yeah, whatever.
Like
I see the
box.
commercial. There's
What-
rhino farts in cigarettes.
I'll
I've seen
suck
the
a rhino
commercial.
fart.
I'll fucking suck it right now.
Hey, if it makes me feel this good, let me get it fresh. You know what I'm saying?
Give it to
Talk to the source.
Do I get a horn?
I watch these commercials,
Yeah.
okay? Like, I know.
Do I get to suck it out with a horn?
yeah.
TV
Do I get
wouldn't
the
lie
tough
to me.
skin like a rhino? But no, I'm sure that these, there's whatever the actual vape itself is, and you know, and like with the hardcore vapors with those big contraptions that they have,
Those
like,
are bad.
These big old plumes, right? Like, it's called like
That's too
popcorn
much
lung.
moisture, dude.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
Too
Yeah,
much
because
moisture.
that's what I was thinking. The moisture in your lungs.
the mods,
a
they
little-
mod they
Yeah.
mod it,
Yeah.
and that's when it gets really bad.
And I think these disposable ones actually kind of don't have the same negative kind of effects.
It only
because-
burns at a certain temperature.
Because they're regulated. so
Stop
you
burning
can't.
at a certain fucking time.
Yeah.
It's perfect. It gives you a good hit.
Yeah, it gives you a good hit, and it's almost kind of like I would equate it to like the same amount of moisture that you would get from like a smoking weed out of like with
A nice fresh piece of weed.
bingo.
Yeah, for
Like
sure.
out of a cartridge or something like
Well,
that.
see, that's how I think of it different too, is in whether it be less healthy or more healthy, but it's not fucking like smoke. It's
Yeah.
like it's not dirty
Vape.
and it's not. Yeah, it's just.
vapors.
Yeah, I don't know.
Vapors and hopefully
I'm sure
you
there's a
know,
lot more to an argument of it somewhere, but
why I really enjoy this as well.
yeah, I have a lot of fun
Giggity,
with this.
Shout out to Dad Podcast.
Giggity, giggity, God
giggity.
damn it.
How about let's go back to the smoking thing?
Hey,
here,
for all the people who don't know what that reference is from, could you give them a little backstory on Giggity Giggity?
Quagmire.
Oh, I don't understand.
Wait.
Guys want some popsicles?
Yeah, he knows.
Got a whole cellar full of popsicles. Or got a whole freezer full of popsicles in my cellar.
Where's that paper boy?
God damn a little motherfucker.
Giggity giggity.
Tell that fat motherfucker to come
Yeah.
here and bring
Watch. Back
Hey,
to the
wait,
the-
for all the listeners, Donnie edits everything you don't want him to
Exactly.
fucking hear.
We
thing.
actually record for about 6 to 7 hours, and then you'll end up with about an hour of it. So,
cut it all out.
So that gives you an idea of
if
how
I
much
didn't,
Donnie thinks of our.
you would hear
talking.
Marcus talking for 5 to 6 hours.
And Donnie saying the N-word over and over again.
Yeah, while I'm talking.
I
I'm
still
Sick
don't
of it.
know.
I'm sick of it.
Yeah.
I still don't know what's wrong with the word nards. I don't get it, but I'm sorry, I won't say it anymore.
Yeah. Sorry, I
Noob?
won't talk about your neighbors anymore.
So back to the smoking thing. How about when was your first try of a cigarette? Your first smoke? When was that for you?
For me, I would say the first cigarette I had was when I was 10.
Did you smoke
9,
and then
10?
not
Full
smoke
cigarette.
again and then smoke again?
Oh,
or
full
did you
cigarette?
keep
Full
smoking?
cigarette. Not like,
try?
Not like I took a little puff and that was it. Full cigarette.
Oh yeah, full cigarette.
Oh.
God, middle school. What would have been?
It's got to be like
So
8th or 9th grade.
yeah,
It's got to be like. That's everyone's fucking norm time, right?
I would say like
3
the
years
first,
old?
The
2?
first full cigarette that I had was to impress a girl, right? Like a girl that I liked. She was in middle school, but she was like a grade older than me. So like what?
and she didn't even smoke,
We were
huh?
talking like 9th grade. She did smoke.
I'm just kidding. Yeah. I
Oh,
know.
she did, and that's
I
what
know,
made her
I
so
figured.
attractive, right?
You're like,
you know,
"God
and I was
damn."
like, oh gosh, she's so attractive.
I'll be the coolest motherfucker ever if I
yeah,
like this camel wide.
yeah, she might want to suck my D. Yeah.
Oh,
So-
after I suck my C.
Yeah, exactly. I'll suck your C if you ask my D.
Yeah.
And so I remember, and it was
And
like the
instead
most
she takes his
awkward
clothes off and he
thing.
goes home.
One thing in particular, so too, like when you're younger, so first cigarette I ever smoked was a Turkish Gold
She's
Camel.
like, ew, you don't smoke Marlboros?
Right? Yeah. And these Turkish Golds were pretty hardcore, you know what I mean? Like I smoked like, I'd smoke like Lucky Strikes and shit like that.
Yeah.
that didn't, from fucking Vietnam. But
Candy cigarettes.
Yeah. Oh, candy cigarettes. Was the first cigarette I
That's
actually
the very
smoked.
first,
Bro, I'll be
Yeah,
puffing
let's
shot
go,
powdered sugar
yeah.
for days.
Let's jump back to the actual the honest truth. Those powder cigarettes. when
Powder
you were a
Well,
kid.
wait.
First.
Okay, so it had to have been in 7th grade then. She was a grade older than you?
Yeah, she was a grade older than me. She was a year older than me, and she was in middle school. And
So it was either 6th or 7th grade.
Well,
something like that. Yeah.
What's crazy is middle school is different from when I was in middle school. It was just 7th and 8th. Was that what it was for you?
Oh, no. Oh, yeah.
No,
I guess
matter
I
of fact,
didn't.
I think I was 8th, and she would have been 9th.
Okay, so she was a freshman in high school.
Oh, see,
Does
for
that make
me,
sense?
middle
See-
school is 6th, 7th, 8th, and then
6th,
high
7th,
school is 9, 10, 11, 12.
See, and
That's
so
the
for
one.
me, it was 1st through 6th is elementary, middle school 7, 8, and then 9, 10, 11, 12 is high school.
Oh, that's strange.
For my kids, not to get off the subject of the cigarettes, we'll come back to that.
Did he say
It is
9, 10, 11, 8?
9, 10, 11, 12.
I counting right now. Or are we just
1
counting?
through 6 is
As high as you
elementary.
can.
7 and 8 is middle school.
Donnie has a
And
reading
then
level of 6, 7, and
9,
8.
10, 11, 12.
9, 10, 11,
is high
8.
school. I didn't say that. Anyways, now for the kids now, it's in
14 to 2.
in
Yeah, I
it's
don't
1st through
math or
4th.
read good.
1
Okay.
through 4 is elementary.
Your kids, though, or the norm?
Wendell, where I went to school.
Oh, okay. You said the kids now.
Yeah, the kids in Wendell. Now, it's
Yeah,
4 in each.
definitely not the norm.
It's 4 in each school. So you get 1st through 4th is elementary, 5, 6, 7, 8 is middle.
That
then 9,
is
10, 11, 12.
strange.
Me too,
That's a
because I
weird
don't
way to
think
do
a
things.
5th
Yeah,
grader
I
and an
thought
8th
it went to
grader
12th
are on
grade.
the same mentality. They should not be in the same school.
But it's good for, like, stats though and data, be like, oh well, if you're in middle school, going to high school, be like you're 50% done with your education.
Well, and not only that, I think a big part of it is like sports.
College,
right?
I was in factoring college. So
I don't know.
Well, I don't know.
Sports,
either.
I don't.
For the listeners that kind of know me personally, like let's say like my sister or whatever else, now they know like I did not do well in school. Like I didn't complete. junior
Agreed.
high or
What?
high
I don't
school.
see that.
I concur.
Yeah.
You
Like,
guys are like straight A students in my mind.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And,
Wait, is school that
and
building?
Look where I am now, Mom.
Is school that building where everyone just kicks it and
Yeah,
smokes weed?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Is that the place where they go in the morning and they leave immediately as soon as their class starts?
Yeah. To
I
smoke
remember
cigarettes
that.
at their
I remember
friend's
that place.
house.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember that place. Yeah, and then you meet behind the church and everything else. Not. Mm-hmm. But
Whoa, whoa! I want to hear that story.
Let's take a dark turn.
you guys are invited. Yeah, that's where you. That's where
I
you
don't go to
smoke.
Koo no more.
You smoke ciggies, and you might also get in a fist fight.
Wait,
I thought that was
sixth
under the
grade?
bleachers.
Sixth grade. Wait,
With
sixth
the-
grade
with
to
what?
impress a girl.
No, that's where you sleep with the girls. What's that?
Under the
Sixth grade to
bleachers?
impress a girl.
Sixth
Oh
grade
yeah,
to
back to
impress
your
a girl.
cigarette. The first time you smoked a cigarette.
Oh yeah. So it was a Turkish Gold Camel. I remember that because they were super harsh. But because you're young and
what he
so
smoked
I
before
would
he
have-
quit.
Yeah, I would have.
It never stopped. It was just the same one forever.
I'm smoking one right now.
Yeah.
I would take four of them. I would smoke I remember. I would smoke 4 a day, right?
Oh.
And I would stick
okay.
4 of
Holy
them
shit.
into a little fucking at one point it was like a what would be
Oh, I'm with you all the way. Actually,
like a knife holder.
Yeah, I'm with you all the
I
way
have
here.
A knife holder
Yep.
that I keep on my hip on my
sheath.
belt
a holster,
loop.
a sheath.
Like a sheath.
Yeah.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But it was one of the
Not a
leather
sheath.
ones. And
In Spanish, it's funda. For all our Spanish listeners, it's funda. He kept his cigarrolos in.
Gracias, por
Yes,
favor.
senor.
And so it was one of those like a leather one that you
French.
keep like a Leatherman in or whatever else, not right, or like a knife or something.
Yeah.
But I could fit 4 cigarettes in there, and I
Like a
remember
gangster.
Going,
Yeah.
And I remember pulling a cigarette
And a lighter.
out.
And a lighter.
No lighter.
No lighter.
Not in the size of the one that I had. It barely held 4.
Oh,
His
okay.
was- His was small. Okay, don't
Yeah.
pick on him.
Oh, sorry.
And that was
Oh,
also,
your sheath is smaller than the rest? Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a grower, not a shower. And then it also gave me an opportunity to ask, this girl, what was her name?
Oh, yeah.
What was her name? Michelle. Her name was actually Michelle.
I was going to guess Bianca.
Do you want a cigarette?
Yeah? No. Do you have a lighter?
Yeah, do you have a lighter?
Do you
God
have
damn
a
it, Donnie.
lighter?
Fucking follow along.
Yeah, keep up or fucking whatever. Anyway, so
He said I didn't have a lighter
pulled
because
it.
it gave me a chance.
bingo.
Okay, I wasn't listening. I'm sorry.
Ask
You're
Michelle.
totally fine. And actually, truth be told, I did have a lighter, but I
damn
used
it.
it as a segue. So I have my cigarettes in this little fucking leather holder, right? And I pull one out,
Sheath.
and the motherfucker is broken, right? And so I don't realize it like right off the top, and so then I
She's
go.
like, I can fix
Wait,
that.
is it a dangle broken?
No, she laughs at me like I'm a fucking idiot. 'Cause
For
I
real?
am. Oh yeah. I go, and not only that, because there was also
Oh, she's like, they come in packs, stupid.
she's like, what the fuck are you doing? And I pulled this out of this little leather thing that I had on my hip, and then
She thought it was a knife to light it.
yeah, and the
to
fucking
spark
thing
your
is like-
knives
it's
together
like-
to light the
Is
cigarette.
it like
Yeah.
dangle down broken? You're like,
yeah. It was like a fucking.
This
like,
is my favorite
it looked
story
like
on
a
this
J.
podcast
It
so
looked-
far.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it looked like the letter J.
Yeah.
And I go, hey, you got a lighter? And she's like, do you need another cigarette? I'm like, and I look at it. I'm like. No, I got another one, and I go and I look at my little leather thing, and I didn't have another one. and whatever.
Toast.
Yeah, and I was completely toast. And so then I proceeded to
Stuff it back in the pocket, in the
absolutely
sheath.
not. No, you
Try to
break
re-roll
off.
it?
Yeah.
Yes, you break it
And then you
off.
roll the bottom and stuff it in, yeah.
Bingo.
Yeah.
And that's what I did. And
Oh, and that got
continued.
you the blows behind the church.
Goddamn right.
God, yes,
Me
brother.
and this girl did end up going to a dance together, and she was
God,
she
yes,
was
brother.
1 year older than me, and even after I'd been kicked out of school, she came in for one of the girls' choice or whatever else. Not her and I went to a dance, but don't think for a second that she didn't ask me just because how bad or what a fool she knew
yeah,
I
dude.
was, right? She was laughing hysterically, and
You're like, why would I fucking need your
and
fucking...
at that age, I legitimately thought I was a bad I had no humor. There was no sense of humor in me. I was just like,
Oh.
right?
Different Marcus.
oh my god, there
Okay.
was zero sense of humor. I look at that. I was so fucking defeated with my broken cigarette, and so I put the cigarette back together. I smoked.
Was
it
that
like an
your first
asshole.
time putting a cigarette back there?
No,
he
I
sat in his
I'd
room
done
and
it
practiced
before.
at night.
Oh, okay, touche.
Yeah.
Oh, you
yeah,
used
yeah.
to break your cigarettes and put them back
He
together?
knew about his sheet. He was.
I should have.
He was going to
I'm
be
gonna pick up
prepared.
bitches
I fucking
with this,
wish I
dog.
would have. I wouldn't look like such a fool. And I wish I had more of a sense here because I go beet red and I'm sitting there and I'm all putting it back together.
Borderline angry.
Yeah, and I'm basically smoking the filter plus like an inch of fucking cigarette, right?
Yeah.
And because I
Gotta
don't know what
get
the
your
fuck
fix.
I'm doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's looking at me like I'm an asshole. There was other kids that were there. They were older than me, and
So you
long
just took
story
her lighter
short,
and ran? yeah. You're like, this is embarrassing. I'm out.
That's
still
how
very
he got
excited
the
about it. I'm
date.
still
Was
very
he had to
excited
give back
about
the lighter.
Oh my god.
I think I remember my first cigarette, dude. I was with my cousin Jake. Shout out Jake. And
What up, Jake?
he's older than me. He's like 4 years older than me, maybe. But I used to go fucking hang out with him and his brothers and stay the night or whatever and do fucking sleepover thing. And one night we were just kicking it playing video games. And he's like, I'm going out back for a cigarette. You want to come? And I was like, yeah, whatever. I'll go with you. And he started digging through like his mom's refry fucking bucket. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I remember like,
Love that bucket.
why don't you just go get a cigarette? I remember be like, why don't you just go smoke a cigarette? And then he like came over with a handful of, and he's like, you want a cigarette? And I was like, I've never tried a cigarette.
Yeah.
And he's like, they're not that bad. You want to try one? I was like, I guess so.
You're like, absolutely.
Yeah. And so I smoked like fucking 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah.
Went back,
Was that your
played
first
video
time?
games. Yeah, that was my
you-
first
you
time.
get-
Oh, we jumped to Tyler's first time.
Do you
and I didn't
remember?
even know.
Okay, so Tyler, do you remember? And Donnie, you smoked too, right? You had a cigarette one time. You had one cigarette one time.
Oh, I had a
And
I had a first time.
I want to hear that story in depth, but before we go there, like Ty, do you remember, especially for somebody who smoked like regularly early on in life, this tasted completely different than when you're an adult and you smoke regularly.
Yeah, nar.
Dude, I used to love it.
Yeah.
That taste when you were a kid, it got you high, got you buzzed.
Well,
and it
I think
tasted good.
that's what it was though. Is it got you high? So you're
Yeah.
like, this is amazing. This
Yes.
is great. You know what I mean?
Oh my god, I used to love.
and then you're like, I'm
taking-
addicted. Why am I out here at 3 a.m. in the fucking snow smoking a fucking cigarette right now, dude?
Exactly. Yeah, taking a break from work
Yeah,
and all of a
God
sudden
damn
you're
it,
that
I need it.
telling people you need your mandatory
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
fucking cigarette break and shit. But like, man, I remember even as an adult, like really enjoying, like taking time off from smoking a cigarette or whatever else, not because you come back and you get like a glimpse of like when it was when you were a kid.
Well, I have a little bit of a different with it too because I smoked regular cigarettes and then I went to prison. And I remember in prison they would bring in the rollies, you know.
Yeah. So with the tobacco and then the papers.
They would find the cigarettes or whatever and bring them in and then empty them out in a bag and then they'd roll the tobacco in Bible paper.
Yeah.
But I remember like a menthol, like I smoked a couple regular ones in the prison, whatever.
Yeah.
But a menthol bag came through at some point. And I bought 3 of those. But bro, I got like high as fuck when I smoked a menthol. I don't know what it was, but it was like crazy. But then I got out and I started smoking menthols.
Okay.
So like I really enjoyed switching to menthols, I would say.
Yeah.
And they didn't still get me high or anything, but I like the mentholated much better than the regular cigarette.
Yeah.
Is that the term mentholated?
Mentholated, yeah.
I was just wondering. I'm not a smoker. I don't know.
Why you get so offended? I said, yeah, that's it.
And you're also not articulate, goddammit. Yeah.
Definitely not.
It's not being a smoker. It's called being articulate.
I don't know what that word is.
Well, the word derives
I
from...
apologize to all the listeners out there. Donnie's trying to really...
Tyler's like
Call
trying
us
to-
out tonight?
No. He's really
No, I
trying
really
to
wanted
like...
to know. I didn't
I know.
know.
I'm
He
fucking with you.
like we called him the brains, and he's working really hard to
prove I'm not-
that
yeah.
theory.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really mad about that being called the brains. Yeah.
When did you try your first cigarette? I didn't know you've had a cigarette at all.
Yeah, and this is why I haven't.
does Marcus
This is
want
why
so
I
much
don't
more
smoke
about you?
cigarettes.
I've heard a little bit about this. I want to hear the whole thing. Yeah.
So when I was younger, my sister, obviously, because she's so much older than me. Her and
We'll call this episode Cigarettes and Bitches.
her and her boyfriends always smoked. And obviously, I wanted to try to be cool.
Hose and smokes.
So like I was like, I want a cigarette. Her boyfriend gave me a Camel Stud.
You smoked to impress your sister, you fucking weirdo?
No, she wasn't there.
What
I
is a
smoked to
stud?
impress his friends, my sister's boyfriend's friends that were.
Oh,
female.
okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
He gave me a Camel
heard that wrong.
Stud.
What's a camel stud?
It's
No
a filterless
filter.
camel wide.
Ooh, lucky strike.
Oh my god.
Oh.
No, a filterless
Oh.
Camel wide.
Yeah.
Not a lucky
No
strike.
filter.
It's just a lot of slobber on that
It
one.
fucked me up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I puked. Never smoked again. Like cigarettes.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I've never smoked.
Oh, see, that's
cigarettes.
me.
Super
That's me with
impressive.
chewing
Super
tobacco.
impressive.
That's me with chewing tobacco.
See, I love the smell of chewing tobacco. Now pipes, I love.
I really
Pipes.
I love the smell of pipes. as
Tobacco
well.
pipes?
Yes.
Oh, there's nothing that.
I love pipes.
Yeah.
That's like.
It's like mahogany.
It's so distinct and like
and good decisions.
good though. Yeah.
I used to sit with my grandpa and clean his pipes with him, and just
Really?
smells so
oh,
good.
cool. So
I
you
loved
actually have like a
Hey,
like
just-
a nostalgic
Yeah, and I've got all his pipes.
Well,
thought
just
that
so
goes
you
along with it.
just so
That's
you
cool.
know, your grandpa called that his bitch work to his friends.
I don't
So-
care.
Totally.
I don't care.
Look at this bitch cleaning my pipes.
My goddamn
I was this
grandson over
close.
here.
to buying pipe tobacco yesterday over these cigars that I got for us.
To smoke out of pipes?
Yes, because I love
Let's do that next time.
pipes.
Yeah, let's smoke a pipe. Honestly, I've never smoked.
Oh,
a pipe.
these cigars here?
Yeah, I got us some Swamp Thang.
Some
Have,
swamp
have you not
thing.
seen these? You looked inside.
No, I did see them. I just wanna let the viewers in.
Yeah.
Should we light one up right now? Because
Yeah,
these look
might as
like
well.
dandy little cigars.
Yeah, they're little
These are
minis.
We're gonna give a shout out.
They almost kind of look like they're the same size as like Swisher Sweets, but they're called Swamp Things.
Yeah,
and
maybe
we're
a little
gonna
girthier.
Smoke it up.
Maybe a little girthier.
I figured these would
Oh.
be better for like this instead of one of my big old like
Totally.
Cuban types.
Yeah,
like,
we can do this in it's actually something that doesn't take like
Well,
8
hold on. Let's
hours.
do a shout out. Maybe we can get a
we've
sponsor.
We've got
Yeah,
before we
Swamp
do this.
Thang.
Before we do
Well,
this,
it's Kentucky Fired Cure Swamp Thing.
I said before we fucking do this, motherfucker. You
Do what?
this. We've
What I'm
got
doing?
one more first time cigarette story to hear.
Oh fuck! I didn't know. Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna start off and I'm gonna let the tech guy finish it. But the way I noticed is I came
Carter,
walking
you smoke
upstairs.
cigarettes, you sick-
What? I walked upstairs
So gross.
and I said, "Why does it smell like Grandma's house up here?"
Fuck yeah. That is what it.
So are you
cigarettes
gonna
smell
finish
like.
this? Or
Right?
Yeah.
I know.
Huh.
Like, who
Or
are you?
grandma's car.
Oh, you smelt that and all of a sudden you turned into like a 12-year-old?
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
you knew exactly
Yes.
what it was. Yeah.
Her
So it's like
1991
grandma's
Jeep Cherokee
house
with
up
leather
here.
fucking seats, and she never rolled the windows up because she always put them in her fucking ashtray. Yeah.
Took me back to Thanksgiving in that trailer. Okay.
Yeah.
Why
On
is it like
Thanksgiving?
grandma's house up here?
Anyways, my wife smokes.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And
Yeah.
Carter, I guess,
That's
decided
nasty.
he wanted to give it a try. So
Right.
he found one of her cigarette
Sorry,
butts,
everybody.
half smoked, whatever.
If that's
And,
important, take it.
And is that a booty call? Do you need to?
No, if it's about your daughter, take it. If it's not, fuck it.
Oh, yeah. No, it's not. It's not pressing.
Okay, can I get back to the story then?
Yes, please.
All right,
Sorry.
God damn, good thing we have editing.
Can you go? Yeah. Can you go back 10 seconds and just do
Yeah,
that
yeah.
again?
Anyways, Carter found one of Lex's half-smoked cigarette butts, took it upstairs, and because Carter is such a genius and a thinker all the time,
Half the brains at this brawn, yeah.
stood right
Yeah,
there in
the
the
real-
bedroom
the real brains.
and lit it up and tried to smoke it in the bedroom.
I'm
Yeah.
with you, bro.
Then put it out on the windowsill.
Well,
Yeah.
Carter's like, it smells like cigarettes everywhere.
Yeah, all of a sudden you
Well-
turn into like an 80-year-old man in Vegas. You're like putting it out on the windowsill. You're
Yeah,
like, I don't
fuck
give a fuck.
Right.
I don't
Yeah.
give a fuck.
Bill me, bitches.
And I asked,
I asked for a smoking room.
well, I asked Carter too. I was like, "You always climb out onto the roof just to sit. Why wouldn't you go out onto the roof to try this, where the cigarette smoke was outside and away?
Motherfucking
Why would you do
adults,
it right in the house?"
adults
Right.
will see you.
Right. That's literally like
That
definition
is-
of
that is
zero
funny,
fucks
though.
given. Like
Yes.
you're-
Oh, yeah, 100%.
No, not even
zero.
that. That's zero fucks found.
Right. Yeah. No, I love that saying that you say, Tyler. I even tried to like reuse it the other day and I butchered it. You're like frisk me and ask me how many.
Oh
fucks
yeah,
you
search
find.
me. You couldn't find a fuck. Yeah, you're not gonna find
Yeah.
one of them,
I
dude.
tried reusing it the other day. And I couldn't do it. I did because I heard you say it one time.
That's my favorite saying. I would think. Yeah.
Frisk me.
Look around. I don't give a fuck.
Goodness sake. Yeah. So fun. Yeah. That,
Frisking. I remember when I've been frisked many a time in my life, and
Not all of it for fun.
yeah, most of it not for fun
Yeah.
until I learned a way to make it fun. But I at some point I'm
You
just
started
like, okay,
asking for it.
well, yeah. Not only that, but I'm like, they're like, okay, well, we put your hands on the wall. We're gonna fucking frisk you or whatever. I'm like, careful, I'm ticklish. I'm just like,
Yeah.
and that's the best one to use, dude.
You're like, go slow. Go
and
slow.
they're like, what the fuck?
yeah.
But then when they do touch you, inevitably, you can be like, ooh, you know what I mean? and I'm like, what? I told you. I
Yeah,
fucking told you I'm ticklish.
You turn
Like,
into the Pillsbury Doughboy.
Yeah.
and
I
you're
Gave
just
you a
like-
heads
yeah.
up.
they're like, you're acting like a child. I'm like, I'm ticklish. Sorry.
Yeah. You're like, that better be your gun in your pocket.
Yeah.
Or
So-
a banana.
But like, I know this is fun for you. I'm gonna have fun too, guys. I'm just saying.
Right? I mean, after you get frisked so many times, you do have to have fun with it.
These cigars smell amazing.
Yeah, they and they had the coolest package.
Can I fucking give a shout out?
Yeah, sure. Now you can.
Oh wait, is Carter's story done?
Yeah, because Carter wouldn't tell us, so I did.
Was there repercussions?
So I told my. I don't remember what they were, but I'm.
Carter is shaking yes.
Yes, I wasn't allowed to shut my door for like 2 weeks. Mom took my phone away.
I almost took it off the hinges.
You right?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out, Dad.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Shout out, Dad. My dad would have kicked it off the hinges. Shout out, my
No.
dad.
Yeah, exactly. You had a door to your room?
Oh, the door's broken.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool. That's cool. He had a door.
Did you have like a poster over the hole in it, or you just let the hole hang?
I just let it hang open. I was like 12 years old. There was nothing that needed to be.
You're smoking cigarettes at 12. How do you feel about it?
Yeah, you're a monster.
Now that you're on mic, how did you feel about the cigarette?
Well, you took after you took after your dad. You had the one and done.
Be honest. Don't fucking lie.
Or do.
It
The answer is no. He was not done.
Yeah. No, I've seen you.
Yeah,
have a cigarette.
I'll try anything twice. I'm with you.
Sucker.
I'm
It
with
wasn't
you.
as bad as people said it would be.
Oh.
People
was
out there listening, it's not like
Okay,
Carter smokes
well,
all the time.
that's not why people say it's bad.
Oh,
though.
is it
Yeah.
not so
It's the
bad?
internal-
People
Internal.
are, yeah, people are like,
Yeah.
it's gonna taste bad. It'd be like weird.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, it's gonna kill you.
Yeah. What do you
Carter-
like?
Carter-
1990s like PSA or something.
When
Like,
I
it's
say
not
he
as
wasn't
bad.
done, I mean not like he goes and smokes cigarettes. When Lex isn't looking, he'll pick up the cigarette and take a puff and then cough a lot.
You
Oh, actually, I've seen that.
monster.
I think I've seen that.
I've seen it.
Just to corroborate the story.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
So are we gonna keep talking while we light these up, or we're gonna pause?
Yeah,
Do you wanna
what-
pause?
What you said earlier, though, too. I also think it's funny. We don't have to go like too much in depth about it, but like definitely as far as like the pouches go, or not pouches, but the chewing tobacco. You know, like any kid who's ever seen Sandlot once has to try chewing tobacco.
Yeah.
And that shit'll fucking wreck you.
I threw up the 2 times I've tried it. I threw up. The first time, I think I was just... Well, the first time I was a little
Did
drunk,
you spit
too.
it or did you swallow? And I don't mean that sounds sexual, but
No, I
Oh yes, you do, Donnie. You,
I
you
spit
know
it,
that.
Okay.
yeah. And I'm
Are
a
you a
spitter.
spitter?
Obviously, you know that. You didn't even have to ask. Anyways.
Well, I wanted everybody else to know.
But the first time I was a little drunk, and I was maybe 14, so I might have been on my way to puking anyways if I never tried the fucking chewing tobacco.
Yeah.
To be honest. But the second time, and this might not fucking go well either, but I put a big old fat dip in my shit, right? And that's to appeal to all the fucking the cowboys. The big old fat dip in my shit.
Like a dip in there. And fucking,
Dipper skipper.
Yeah, spit all over everything.
But no, then my cousin proceeded to go 4-buying. And that didn't settle well with my stomach. So I threw up in the back of his truck. And he doesn't know.
Well, fucker had
At least I still don't think he knows.
If he listens, he knows now.
Hey, same cousin. Shout out Jake.
What up, Jake? You got
Is this
puke
Jake
in
at
your
work?
fucking backseat.
I didn't know you were Asian.
Yes, you did.
Well, I mean, I knew you were hung like
You've
an
met my
Asian.
grandma.
Yeah.
You've
That's
talked
right.
about it. She's
That's
the
right, she's so
smallest
little.
Asian lady
She's
you'll ever
awesome.
meet.
Well, you didn't know he was Asian. We didn't know you were fucking racist. So okay, I guess we're even.
Now we all know everything.
Call
You
me
are a
little
beautiful soul.
Thank you.
You're
And
glorious.
it brought me, it
Yeah.
sucked me in.
Oh, yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, as a parent, there are a lot of books.
Yep.
You know, a lot of people say like, "Oh, I read a fucking book." There's a
Yep.
million fucking books on how to be a parent.
Don't read a book.
None of them are applicable.
In 100 different languages.
Exactly.
Don't read a book.
And don't read a book,
Just be a
right?
parent.
And just be a parent. And there's no substitute. So my approach to it,
I have this in my notes. Cool. If we're organically leading in, I'd like to mention my
Absolutely.
notes because
Yeah.
this is a major topic I want to talk about.
yeah. Well, I think for me, I think the one thing that I tell myself constantly when it comes to being a parent is there's no substitute for time. Okay, so this is a conversation that I had, and if a person in your life, like a family member, passes away, right? And if you can be okay with that happening without any kind of relationship with them or any kind of communication, then you're on the right path. But if that person passes away and you wake up tomorrow and you have a hard time with it, change the path that you're on, okay? So I had this conversation recently, and I had to eat my own words.
Chills over here in this corner.
I had to eat my own words because I lived my life, especially when it came to and I had this conversation in direct relation to my mom. So I said, you know, the lack of communication, lack of relationship that I have with my mom, I had convinced myself that if she were to pass away, if I woke up tomorrow, that I wouldn't have any kind of negative feelings in regards to that, right? And then all of a sudden one day it changed, and I was like, well, you know, and I was completely confident. In the period of my life, I 100% believed it, and I still
Just
do.
one
to this
day you woke up, or did you get sick one day or something?
No, there was no sickness or nothing like that. It was actually like an absence in my own self. So
Okay.
there was an absence within my own self that I kind of wanted to feel a particular void that I was being selfish with. And I don't have a problem being selfish because I think actually selfish is actually a positive thing to a certain degree. But it's in that particular relationship. Also, one day I woke up and I was like, I had the thought in my head, if my mother were to pass away in specifics, I would have a difficult time with it And so I need to rectify whatever's going on in my own fucking self, right? So then I reached out and I am actively, and we are both actively working on.
I've never ever
having a
ever
positive
heard anyone
relationship.
say anything like that. Like
I
I've
wasn't
heard
listening. What did he say?
I've
Yeah.
I've never.
Nothing. I haven't said anything.
That's in tune, bro. That's in tune with you.
But
Well,
go
that's
ahead,
where
yeah.
I was circling. And is like, so having Ruka, she's new, obviously the newest child of the fucking group. I noticed that I can't just like.
No, she was in this group before his daughter, so she's not.
Any hoodly.
Okay.
He said, "I'll get you back for that one, motherfucker." But she like, I've realized that I can't just give her the binky and let her be okay. You know what I mean? Or I can't feed her and then, oh, she's full, so she'll be
Then walk
fine.
away.
I have to feed her and like, I gotta talk to her and tell her I love her, and I gotta fucking, and not only just change her and change her clothes, but like you gotta. I don't know. You guys have kids, so
Be
you know
there.
there's you have to
You
be
gotta be
there.
there.
Get it.
You gotta
Totally
make
get it.
eye contact.
No
You gotta
substitute
make
for
sure
time,
she-
yeah.
yeah, time exactly. But it's weird how many other aspects of life that has helped me in so far, because like my dog, I thought I got a dog. Fuck yeah, I got a dog. It's the coolest thing ever. And now I'm like, fuck, this bitch like is depressed a little bit, and I need to take her on like some walks, and
Yeah.
I need to fucking give her attention too. You know what I mean? And I'm like, oh, Brittany. I'm like, okay, we're together for a long time now. We kind of got too comfortable. I'm like, she needs a little nurturing too. I realize after the baby, I'm like, fuck. So I got to tend to her, and it's just like, I never would have noticed that if Ruka didn't come along.
Yeah.
Having a baby changes everything.
It was really cool.
Your
Like-
your
like
whole value
everything.
structure, yeah.
And
It's
not
strange.
for bad. I
It's
don't mean that
strange.
for bad, but it changes the way you think, the way you act, the things you do.
I have a whole different personality attached to that aspect of my life.
But I would like to say I'm glad we didn't go deep with this episode.
I know, right? I know, right? Yeah.
I like this episode.
I do
well,
too.
okay,
I
if
really
you
do
want to
too.
take it undeep, another aspect is I've never been able to keep a plant alive in my life, not once. And
Until now.
until now, bro, I have like a weird plant fucking thing now. I have like 8 plants at home now.
Yeah.
And they're all fucking thriving, dude. And I
kill plastic.
never.
You know what's so
could do it.
interesting? You
I
know what's
could
so
never
interesting
do
too? And Donnie, I got to pay more attention. Like I know you have plenty of plants around here and stuff like that. I don't know how much of those you take care of.
None.
Really?
None, yeah.
0.
But I'm with Tyler on this too. Like I
9.
never had plants. I
Yeah.
never had plants. I have a certain level of patience now.
Yep.
Being a parent, that I am more observant to things that take time to take care of. And
You're like, oh,
and
it's fucking never gonna grow.
Yeah.
And now you're like, wow, look at this.
And
Little piece.
you notice he's different. Like, yeah, you notice another like leaf branching off, or you notice, more development on these different plants or whatever else. Not, and those things were never something that I would even think about or have the patience for,
You'd
And
never
so
notice.
I got
Yeah.
you on that. Yeah.
It's fucking weird though, because I've totally been noticing it lately. Like, and I'm just like, wow, like, I could fucking, I don't know, if I put my energy into these things more than I am,
Yeah.
it could be fucking better for everything around me, everywhere. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I don't know.
Absolutely. It's like, I think it's a combination of like, and then probably your patience level, because there's nothing that tests your patience more than a child.
Yep.
Nothing.
Yep.
I don't care. I like.
Yeah,
and maybe a listener can have some like feedback. Or
Well,
whatever,
I'm
and,
with
like, or
Donnie
what.
on the last episode here. My dog can test my fucking
Yeah.
patience a little bit.
But
bro.
I
Oh
take
my
them the
God.
same as a child.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
Yeah.
They're just
fucking
another
dog,
kid.
bro.
Yeah. Yeah. But you're good about that. I mean, like both you guys are. You know what I mean? Like both you guys have animals. I do not.
Well, you can learn it too.
Yeah, and the other day too, like when you were like, like you proactively were taking your dog happy out, to go for a nice walk down by the river or whatever
Yeah.
else not, and because I think what you're very conscious of right now is trying to balance your life too. So you're like there again, like what you said, like
What's important and what's not.
yeah,
Yeah.
like you give so much energy to one thing, and that can be counterproductive or negative. So you're trying to spread it out. Like you spend time with your dog, you spend time, plenty of time with Ruka. You give Brittany all your love, and
Oh no, he gives me some of that too.
and then
Oh yeah, Donnie. Well, Marcus gets some too, Donnie. Don't fucking leave him out.
he
exactly.
gives us some of that. I'm sorry.
Well,
I apologize.
yeah.
I apologize.
No. I mean,
And our
like
cast.
you really do. Yeah. You really do. You do. You spread yourself out, and then and then also to go along with that, as dads or whatever else not, or as parents, is also having like a healthy like a healthy understanding that like, you know, you got to do stuff for you as well. Like that's what this is for us. I think I'm going to speak for myself.
It's our time to get away.
That's why this started.
For us and away from the family and the kids and the.
Exactly.
That's why the dad podcast in the man fucking hole.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is us.
Yep, exactly. Like this doesn't like, and that's when like that's why it's so easy too. Like when people are like, well, you know, like you got to do this or do this or whatever to be successful, whatever else. Like, look, this is our time just to fucking kick back, drink beers, hang out.
We're successful within ourselves.
Yeah, and talk to like-minded, like, you know, dads or just people that I enjoy in general. You know what I mean? And just have a good time.
Yes. I just like it went quiet. Nobody's looking at me. I'm like, yes.
That's what
Yeah.
I do want to say
we
though,
telepathically planned that for a minute now.
True story. And we both looked to you to make it comedic.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fuck yes, bro.
as we talk about this, I do want to shout out, which I found very strange to me. Like I didn't understand this.
Mm-hmm.
We were looking at some of our going into trying to get sponsors, which would be really cool for us. But we're looking into some of our listeners, and I found out that
this is interesting. I was here for this.
53% female listeners over male 47.
Yeah.
So it's close to 50-50. But
They're curious what we're up to.
We have more females listening to us than men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And our age range is 73% are from 35 to 44.
Uh-huh.
Which I found strange.
And then what was the other category? Like 45 up to 120 or something like that?
150. I don't know anybody 150 years old.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier.
That was in the categories?
There's a demographic.
60 to 150.
And we
have
have
people in there.
We have listeners.
Within?
Shout out to
Within
my
that
mom
margin, yeah.
And my dad, who are both over 60. Those are
within
the
that demographic,
Fuck
we
yeah.
have listeners.
Hey, John's like, I'll give it a fucking listen. I guess.
Right, exactly. I put her on the fucking background.
You know
This motherfucker said what?
yeah.
You know anybody 150 years old?
These fucking idiots.
Why would they even put that age in the category?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
They want to put 60 to 100, 60 to 110. That's fine. 150.
Or why don't you just go? Why don't you just go like 55 to death?
Yeah, we're calling you out, Spotify.
Like
Yeah,
ain't nobody
for real.
got time
Yeah.
for 120. Ain't nobody
Yeah.
got time for 150. Just go like,
Or 72 plus.
and then or you just you have like 55 to fucking just a line that just keeps going like a flat line for somebody's
Put the
heartbeat.
infinity symbol.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like just 55 to death. Who's listening? Who fucking cares?
Death is listening.
Exactly. Death is knocking.
Anyways,
on all of our doors.
What I think Donnie's trying to say is, yo, girls, get some more girls to listen to this shit.
Yeah, give us some feedback, y'all.
Give more
us some
people,
feedback.
period.
I know
Let's
you be
keep
liking the
this going.
pictures. I see the feedback. I got
Yeah.
more likes than these two
What's
fools.
up?
I get it.
Tell us your story. What's going on?
It's the
Well,
beer
my
girl.
story is I got a hell of a trim, dude.
Yeah.
For one.
Oh
And-
yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You got a haircut and a trim.
Well, the haircut, see, it's kind of a fucking chess piece or chessboard move in a way.
Okay.
Say I get a nice haircut, like I just said, right? Real good fade. And then I go, fuck it, 5 months with nothing. Give myself a buzz cut in my bathroom for free.
Yep.
Another fucking 5 months. And then I fucking give it another fresh haircut, right? Go somewhere.
Yep.
Oh, man, I never looked better in my life. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
If I did that every week, though, I'd be like, yeah, you look the fucking same every fucking week.
Right.
But I'm just like, whoa, what the fuck did you do, dude?
And it's funny too. Like when you do those things,
So that's my story.
or like when anybody does those things, you know, it's funny how it affects like your mood too, right? Like,
Yeah.
like you come out of there and you just fucking feel good.
Especially if you get the wash.
Yes.
You get the wash,
You
bro.
get the wash,
You
you
don't
get the
got to
cut.
go home and wash again.
Not
Yeah.
the massage. That shit's weird.
Yeah. Well.
Wait, where are you going? I'll take the massage.
Yeah. Apparently for you, Donnie.
Yeah.
But
Don't fucking touch it again. We're fine. We're fine, dude.
hey, you tell the kiddos that are in
Boom.
here trying to podcast to not touch our mics.
Stop touching shit.
Well, I told them they're going to have to pay rent.
There you go. Yeah.
And I told them if
Right?
they get more listeners than us, I'm shutting that shit
Shutting
down.
that shit
Well,
down.
wait, what? They could
Quickly.
do if they
Quickly
pay,
down under.
Are they doing it podcast now?
Yeah, Alyssa and
Okay,
her
$26 a day.
friend. Ooh.
10
fair.
days pays for one of our new $260 mics.
I don't know where you came with that number, but I like it.
And we will
10 days pays for our $260 mics. One of them.
Oh, perfect.
We'll advertise for them. We'll
I
push
like
them.
it.
We'll
You
push
did that
them.
math
And
quick.
we'll push them. Yeah.
Okay.
Two big girls, one big dream.
Yeah. yeah.
Shout out Mickey Rainey.
We love you, Mickey and Rainey. Tried to get me to play ping pong today, and I was like, fuck all that noise. And they're like, why? And I was like, I suck. And they're like, us too. And I was like, why do I hear it all fucking day then? Sounds like it stays on the table.
It sounds real good over there. It sounds real good. Two big girls, one big dream.
Don't let
I
Mickey
love
tell
it.
you she sucks. She whooped Pat. He was like sweaty and
I'll
scared.
let Mickey tell me she sucks any day, dog. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Prove it.
It was a good riff. I had to say it.
Yeah.
Shout out, babe. Love you.
What else we got?
Nut rolls.
Yeah. That nut roll.
Since we're still
Keep
in
it
the,
nutty, you fuckers.
since we're still in the editing portion,
Actually, you know what?
Exactly. Since we're in the gray area right now.
I'm
We're in
ready to
the gray
stop
zone.
the editing portion.
Okay.
Let's bring up the nut roll I'm eating right now.
Okay.
oh,
That's going to lead into my my last topic I wanted to talk about. Is we
Okay.
talked about this at your
salt
house.
and sugar. It's gonna lead into his
Diabetes.
You see
We're
where
here
I'm
to talk
going.
about diabetes.
See, you're on board here.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, this is the episode I wanted, boys.
We,
I'm not even kidding, dude. This is the episode I wanted. This is great.
We talked that one time, Marcus, is while we were getting stupidly drunk, and I looked at a picture of my ginormous belly.
I don't get stupidly drunk. I just want to shout that out to myself.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't get stupid drunk. I just black out and cry. Whatever. Go ahead.
Fun drunk? I don't know. Anyways,
Thank you.
we talked about doing like kind of a fit month thing to see.
Oh yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
So,
I'm glad you brought that up.
so are we on board with this? I say we can start in September.
I personally,
Why would we do that?
I had
to
problems.
to be ahead of
No.
Sober October. Is that why?
well,
Because
yeah.
fuck the other podcasts and the other
Well,
members
I
of those
personally
podcasts.
have
Because I look pregnant.
Yeah, fuck all those fucking.
Yeah, that's the primary reason.
I just can't. I'm gonna have to work 9 times as hard as you fucks to fucking meet the goals.
Oh my god, you're an asshole, and I hate you for saying that.
I'm
think
sorry,
you
but
called
it's
it
true.
so fucking wrong.
It's
You were so,
true.
Oh my god.
I
You-
can't lose 9 pounds to save my life, dog.
You also can't gain 9 pounds to save your fucking life.
I could
Get outta
definitely
here.
gain 9 pounds in fucking less than 2 months.
Okay, but you certainly, out of the three of us, will lose. Like you lost a couple pounds just like yelling
I'm
at me
called
right
the
there.
skinny fuck.
You're a skinny
That's all
fuck.
I'm saying. So
Yeah, I call him out to be the skinny fuck when
so
he needs to
so,
go.
Yeah.
so what are the levels of whatever the fuck we're gonna be doing be based on?
I don't know, Donnie. Go ahead.
Yeah, Donnie Brains,
How
Mr.
skinny
Brain.
I can get.
Because I'm not trying to talk shit. I'm just saying,
Compared
like,
to how skinny you
we
can
all
get.
work just as hard, but like,
But you lose fucking weight quick.
no, I don't lose any weight.
Okay, well.
I
whatever.
maintain. I don't know.
Now we found out who's hanging out on the scale all day.
But what actually though, if anything, I've been gaining a little weight to maintain the dad bod. You know what I'm saying?
How about
lies,
like
for the
lies
cast.
and convection, lies,
take another
lie. We were all comparing there. We need video for this.
But no, I'm just saying, I need to know what the fucking, what are we fucking doing? Like,
Donnie?
do we all need to reach a goal together, or do we all need to? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you kind of know what I mean by
and,
that?
and not to be a couple, not to be a group of
know what-
assholes here. Like we are fully aware of like the Sober October or like last
Yeah.
year, for instance. Like not
Yeah.
not to talk about like what they've done.
Not
like,
to redo their thing.
Yeah,
they
because-
motivated us.
Yes.
if anything.
You know, if
Total
we want to come back,
motivation
we can do it
and-
again in October too. But
no,
well,
no,
we
no,
can
no.
do it in October.
I like to do it. I like
have
to do
to
it.
smoke weed every day though, or else I'm not gonna fuck with you guys.
True
So-
story.
No.
And I gotta eat when I smoke weed as well.
Yeah.
I'm not going to count sober October
and
as
drink.
you're not
I
going to
cannot
get.
not.
What
stop
I'm saying
doing
is how
And I
about,
won't do. Fuck, dude.
Okay,
if
so
I
we're not
smoke
gonna
weed,
do it
I'm
then.
smoking heroin. That's all I'm
I
saying.
get what you're saying. as
So we're not gonna do it then. We're
Yeah.
just not gonna fucking do it.
Anyways.
this dad bod has more weight to lose than you, so it's going to be easier for me to knock the weight off.
Well, that dad bod bought a whole fucking home gym. Also,
Oh, you do have a home.
I'm getting in on this shit.
just saying, I'm getting in on this
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. You're going in hard on that.
But-
rowing
Oh, is that why you
machine.
come to work tired and don't do anything?
Because I don't sleep. But that's another thing. That's where I was going.
Oh,
like,
new puppy. It's like a new baby.
No,
Yeah,
no. My,
yeah,
my,
same thing.
well, I'm downstairs watching my TV shows, enjoying my quiet time until like midnight or later, and then I go to bed, and then I get up at like 5:30, 6.
That
so
was
I
thunder,
don't sleep.
everybody. That was
So what I'm more leaning towards is one I heard on my favorite podcast, Two Bears, One Cave.
Shout out to Bears, One Cave, Tom Segura,
Is,
and Bert Kreischer.
Yeah.
The whoop that they talk about.
Shout us out too, motherfuckers.
Yeah, please, please. The whoop. It's not just about losing weight, which I need to do. Just a completely more healthy lifestyle. Like this bracelet they wear, the whoop,
Yeah.
tracks your sleep, tracks your strain, like everything. So it'll help us out during work.
It's a cool thing.
Like, oh shit, you're
Well-
lifting that wrong. You're straining too much.
Well,
try-
exactly. If you're more efficient within yourself, you can apply it to other areas of your
Yeah.
life, for sure.
So if
And
we
why
did
not
that,
be more healthy within yourself, right?
Sure,
So, yeah,
exactly.
that's
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah, I
if
get
we
it.
if we could do that, something like that, more of a healthy than a fit. For me, getting healthy is getting fit.
So,
I'm not gonna
like,
stop
we need
drinking. I'm
to-
not gonna stop.
Yeah, I can't.
Sure.
I have to.
Honestly,
Honestly, like I'm gonna give you a little insight into my life. if I didn't
Whoa.
eat,
He's sad and lonely.
Finally,
Yeah.
here we go.
Dude, if I didn't eat after 8 p.m. and I've done it before. If I don't eat after 8 p.m., I lose weight. But that's like when I smoke to go to
When
bed.
you're and you're hungry and you're watching shows.
Oh my God, and
it's
tacos.
dinner
and-
time.
oh my God.
Yeah, dude.
I hate it. I
Yeah.
hate it. Okay, so if we were to get serious about this sort of thing, I have an idea
You have
of
a trick?
how.
You
Yes.
fucking cheater.
No, well, because if I don't eat after, let's say for instance, like if I don't eat,
You don't eat until you wake up at what 6 in the morning.
my
6.
my diet or my
get what you're saying.
metabolism
Technically.
has changed. Okay, so maybe
I'm
not
waiting for mine.
8 o'clock is not realistic.
What's a metabolism?
It's how
It's
you're
precipitation.
correct, and it's how your body processes food and how you do all that. Anyway, if I were not to eat after, I said 8 before, but honestly now I am fully aware that my body has changed. Okay, as I get older. Once upon a time it was 8. I think now, if I honestly wanted to lose weight, I would say 7. I know you. Okay, no, for real. I would say 7.
I got you.
If I didn't eat after 7
I was
p.m.,
guessing 6. I was guessing.
6 is not attainable ever in my whole life, ever,
No.
ever. Not even
You
till
get off work at
no-
6.
Yeah, not even when I'm like 85,
No.
and that's when supper happens. Like no, not even close. Like 7
I
o'clock.
usually don't eat dinner that early either, so yeah. 7,
Right?
7 would work. Yeah.
7
You're like the
o'clock.
comedy specials
But
start
then-
at 9:30.
But then you exactly, and you got to go, and then you got to go immediately to fucking bed. And for me, what would have to change is, I guess. I couldn't smoke after a certain amount of time too, because if I smoke at and I'll be full, and at full discretion here, yeah, I'll have a full belly, and then I'll smoke a little bit. It'll be fucking 9 p.m. and then I'll be like, no, I'm not gonna eat
you
because
munch.
I got a full belly. Then it's 10 p.m. and I'm like, well, I gotta eat a little something first so I can go to
bored.
bed.
Yeah.
Then it's fucking midnight.
Yeah.
Bro, hey,
You know what I mean? And it's
did-
fucking obnoxious.
I don't know if you guys caught the fucking clue earlier, but I said, "Oh, I'll eat cookie dough instead."
yeah.
That's what I ate for dessert last night. In bed, trying to fall asleep.
At what time?
Yeah. Oh fuck, bro! I'll give it a 10:30.
Yes.
I'll give it 10:30.
I can't do
See,
it. Yes.
And it was
That's the ticket.
right after I smoked.
Right.
And I was like, well, okay, not right after,
And it
but
just
I
made so much
smoked, I
fucking
was laying in
sense.
bed and I started a movie and I was
Yeah.
like, "There's cookie dough in the freezer, yo."
Yes.
I was like, "It's time."
I thought about
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
So going back to this, we're gonna do
Yes.
this.
But I thought about that too. I'm like,
Oh, I'm
like,
down. Yeah, I
How
forgot.
will we track it?
I forgot how this started.
Yeah.
Well,
Because
we,
like with me for sure, I don't know about you, definitely not him. I can track it, but like, damn, I hadn't eat after 7
Oh,
for a week.
earlier-
I lost 6 pounds.
earlier
Yes.
it was me talking shit, but now it's you talking shit.
Because
Yeah,
all you
well, no,
have
I'm
to
saying
do,
because you can't like
all you have,
I
like
get what
you
were
ate cookie
saying.
dough last night and you still lost weight
Yeah,
somehow.
yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna buy some more cookie dough on the way home.
God.
No, I'm just kidding.
I saw the picture of us resting our beers on our stomachs. Like
Yeah.
I'm the one who looked like fucking Santa.
But
And-
for the age
And,
bracket, though,
Tyler had to
A
try.
tan, beardless Santa.
but for the age bracket and for the lifestyle.
Oh, now I'm old.
No, I'm saying we're all living
have
the
a
lifestyle.
shitty
We
lifestyle.
all are living essentially the same lifestyle.
Geriatric fuck.
If we give it to food and beer. So,
Okay, so
if
beer, I
anything, you
will
hit
not
the
give
goal.
beer.
If anything, you hit the goal.
I won't give her the beer.
Wait. Say that again. What'd you say?
So, okay. God damn it. The picture.
Sorry,
The
go ahead.
picture.
Yeah.
The picture, yeah?
Go ahead.
Donnie's
The picture?
biggest, you're the medium. I'm the
Oh,
smallest.
now I'm the biggest. Okay,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my God. Okay. You can edit it however you want, dog. I'm
The
just
biggest
saying.
Asian I've ever seen.
He's Asian.
That's right. A lot of dumplings, motherfucker.
You have a one a spring roll. I say it's all you can eat. Now you eat all. You fuck. You get out. You get out. You be here for 5 hours. You get out. It's all you can eat. Now you all.
You were there at the last sushi?
Oh shit, son! I don't even know what I was saying.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Okay. So
The picture,
I
the
do.
goal, the
I
picture.
do. The picture, the age bracket. So, if anything, it's a linear scale. If we're achieving our full potential, dad podcast, you are older than us, so you are reaching your goal. You are fucking attaining your goal as we speak, right?
For being old?
No, for our dad bod,
Oh, yeah, I've got the dad bod now.
because you're older. You've trained it.
That's true, I get
You've
you, I
had
get
it.
it's like
Marcus-
that's like
Marcus
the coolest
almost
compliment
got
of
it,
all
you know what
time.
I mean?
don't
14 years, 3
Yeah.
kids. I
His
get what you're
daughter's
saying.
5.
Yeah.
He's working on it. You know
He's
what I
in the
mean?
middle
Yeah.
of the dad
I'm
bod.
kind of just barely starting, but my
I get
daughter's
you.
4
Okay.
months old. You know what I mean? I'm
Yes,
there.
that's
so,
very
So if
scientific,
we
yes.
take it like
I get you.
I love it, I love it.
I've
are
reached
doing
the dad
best.
bod goal.
So
I like the way you got there, though. I like the way,
I-
yeah.
yeah.
You're
It took a minute, but I caught on.
honestly,
I caught on.
like based on age and age of
Yeah.
children,
Yeah.
you're doing just fine.
Yeah.
You're an old motherfucker
Yeah.
who's fat. That's
So
what
yeah.
he was saying to
well,
me.
I'm saying I don't
Because-
understand the problem.
Because your kids
Why
are
do
at
we
a
need to
certain
do a
age.
fitness challenge when we're doing fine?
I know, right? Like we're all
Let me put it this
we've
way.
all basically decided we're not gonna fucking
Yeah.
do it. Yeah. Here's
How about
a-
this?
So
I
he's
love,
trying to reconcile. You're right now.
I love
Yeah.
the water. I love to be in the water. I will not go swimming without wearing a shirt. And I know it doesn't change the way I look, but it's a comfort thing. I don't want to whip out the man boobs
Yeah, that's fine.
in
Well,
public.
okay.
How many times you see me without a shirt on?
It's-
Well, I'm gonna shout out Big J Okerson at this point because he has a joke about this. He says, "Yeah, I still swim with my shirt on." He said, "But at this point, it's to make everyone else feel more comfortable than more uncomfortable."
Interesting.
He said, "If I flop my tits out at this pool, everyone else is gonna want to leave this pool.
Interesting.
If I keep my tits in this shirt, everyone
Exactly.
else is
So
gonna,
that's how I
know,
feel,
that's
you
the
know.
fact."
But in reality, we know that. So he's making a joke about it, but in reality, he's doing it for
Deep
his,
down, he
his own
feels
self.
bad.
Yeah,
yeah,
He's
yeah.
doing
Yeah.
it for his own self.
yeah, for self-truth.
That's me.
I want
That's
to. I
me.
want to throw something out there real quick. Okay, I want to throw out a particular. So
I know what you're saying, and I think I'm with you if I think I know what you're saying. Go.
Okay, are we familiar with the name Daniel Cormier?
No.
Tyler?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, perfect. So if you were to look up Daniel Cormier, and this
He
is for
says,
listeners,
"Fuck
you spell
Google."
that?
He says, "Fuck Google."
yeah. Look up Daniel Cormier right now.
C
Okay?
or K.
Cormier.
This-
Cormier is how you would like to spell it, I believe.
Yep, you got it. He's a two-time Olympian.
Yes.
He
An
held
American mixed martial artist.
goddamn
Yep.
right, and he's held
I found him.
two different belts and two different weight classes at
Found
one
him.
fucking time.
Yeah.
Look at his body style,
And that is
okay?
nearly impossible to do.
Okay, so I see
Absolutely.
the
Nearly
belly.
impossible.
Yeah, absolutely.
If not, he's the only fucking one that's done it.
He's the only one that's ever done it.
Okay.
He's a fucking monster.
See, I don't know the facts, but I was gonna say that's hard as fuck to do.
It is, and
Yeah.
he goes down in the history book. So he
Is
recently.
this tying in with our fit thing?
It
I
is.
get what you're
Okay,
saying.
cool.
The belly. I see the
I'm with
belly,
you here.
but look at those fucking arms.
I like what you're saying here.
No. Just don't get him in the middle of the octagon. He just had a fight with Stipe Miocic, and he lost that particular fight, and he just recently announced his retirement. But it does not defeat the fact that his body type has been his body type for as long as I've been tracking the guy.
As long as he's been as an adult.
Yes. And like, but when he was a two-time
And that's not a lie.
Olympic wrestler, like he might have been, but he was younger and he's a little bit more trim. Anyway, so you look at just him training, or you look at him on a regular basis, and his body type does not. Matter of fact, there's a meme about it, and it shows Daniel Cormier and Stipe.
He's a Morpheus.
Yeah, and it shows Daniel Cormier and Stipe side by side, and they go, you would never believe that these are two of the most dangerous human beings on the face of the earth right now. Okay, so it's really difficult because there's also this thing called body dysmorphia. Are you familiar with that term?
Yes.
Okay, so body dysmorphia would be something that
Whoa,
I feel
I've
like
never thought about that applied to fighting.
it applies to everybody.
Bro, I've never thought about that applied to that, though.
Really? Okay.
That's fucking cool. Oh my god,
Yes.
keep going.
It-
but
it just really
I'm
does
having my own
because-
brain trip right now.
It goes all the way down the pipeline because I feel like everybody struggles with body dysmorphia. And here's the deal: is Donny, I think that you are very actively conscious. You are a warehouse manager. You're on your feet. A body in motion stays in motion.
We can't just give him the credit for warehouse manager. He is warehouse manager, lead manager.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I just mean it more of in like an active sense. I don't mean it as
Well,
far as
I
don't mean it
knew
as
what
far
you
as,
meant,
like,
and I
I'm
tried
not
to
sitting
take
at
it
a
more.
computer
He's a lot
doing
more.
nothing.
I couldn't take it
Yeah,
where I wanted
yeah.
to take it with the words I had.
I got you.
Donnie's a fucking beast.
Yes, yeah. I look at you, and I don't think that there has to be any. Here's the deal: is your logic for wanting to be healthier is completely like legit.
Yeah.
What I would say though is that there is that tipping of the scale as far as body dysmorphia and what is healthy. So there's a lot of people that do work at a computer all day long, that are more subject to diabetes and things like that. And like, of course, we have to be conscious of our diets, right?
And ourselves.
And ourselves, right? But anyway, Google, Daniel Cormier. I just think
I saw pictures. I'll look him up a little bit more later.
Yeah,
on my own time, but yeah.
and then we'll revisit this. And I know this is like for everybody on the podcast and for the listeners or whatever else. Not. I challenge everybody who is listening to research body dysmorphia and also Daniel Cormier,
Whether you're interested or not.
Exactly,
It's good information to have.
do it just because I struggle with it. I think all the dad bods and everything, we struggle to identify with the fact that like, okay, they're, I'm not gonna get too deep. I'm gonna leave it actually at
Well,
that.
this is where we're proud. We're dad bods.
Bingo.
We're
We've earned
fucking
it,
dads.
motherfuckers.
Yes.
We've earned it.
Yep.
Okay. And we're gonna continue to earn it. And as long as we're leading healthy lifestyles, we
It's not the fit podcast, motherfuckers.
goddamn right.
No, but for
I
a
love
month
that.
I'm going to
Yeah.
get fit. Well, at least I am.
Well, here's the deal.
It's
My
the
thing
healthy
is, I
podcast.
want to,
Yeah.
and I need you guys to push me, and that's why I
Totally,
wanted to do
totally,
it as
buddy.
a,
totally.
as a group thing because
As a unit.
First of all, if you don't think I'll push you, I'll be here at 4:00 every morning.
I'll still be asleep. Fuck that.
Yeah, send me updates.
I guess you're not getting pushed too fucking hard. Your doorbell doesn't ring too loud, does it?
Nope.
Let me know how that goes for you guys.
Unplug that motherfucker.
If you want push, bro, I will push you to the max if you would like that. If you personally want, not to the max, but like if you want to get healthy, let's do it, bro.
I don't need the like not saying you were going here, but like I've tried personal trainers. I don't need the do it yelling in my face.
No, not
I don't
that.
like that. I
Not
like
that.
like I need the motivation, the support,
the
like
camaraderie.
Or
Yeah.
actually,
No,
Donny,
I'm just saying that you and
I don't want to
Marcus.
say I'm lazy, but I'm lazy. Like I don't like. So I'll get home from work and I'm like, God,
I'm
I
gonna
wanna
shout
work
out to
out.
you
I
and
don't
Marcus
wanna
right
do it.
now, and a shout out to Matt as well.
Matty P.
Yeah, Matty P.
We miss
You're my best friends in this life, bro. And
God bless.
if you fucking want help in an area of your life, just say it.
Well,
and
and
you
not
have
only
said
that,
it. Let's do it.
Shout out to you because there's absolutely no stone you won't unturned to help. One of your friends or family out.
Not one.
Donnie, let me ask you a
I'll
question.
smoke those rocks.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Like, I have no doubt in my mind that you won't you'll take the shirt off your back, and that's not just a saying. In your case, like you'll
It won't
legitimately
fit
do
me.
it.
I'll rip it off and throw it to you.
God
motherfucker.
damn
Yeah.
right. Yeah,
It
both
won't fit
mayhem
me.
motherfuckers. Yeah, yeah.
So I do have a goal, but there's no way I'm gonna hit it in 1 month.
Okay.
So
Why is that?
Because you'll find out. So when I met my wife, I was 215 pounds.
Okay.
Okay.
How old were you?
That's my goal.
How old were you?
27.
Okay.
That's my goal.
God, he's fucking so wrong. You've been married-
How much do you weigh now?
Kudos
Wait,
to you. for that.
217? What? 227?
215 is what I weighed when I
Oh,
met her.
215. Okay.
Okay.
How much do you weigh now? How old are you now?
263, and I'm 41. So in the 14
How
years
tall
of
are
marriage,
you though? For the listeners, how tall?
And
are you?
how tall? Well,
6'3".
he was probably just as tall
6'3".
then. He is
Yeah, I didn't
six
grow
fucking
from then.
three.
You're actually taller than Daniel Cormier, and so Daniel Cormier is like 5'11", who weighs roughly about the same. So, but his body fat percentage. is
And from
different.
what
But go
we're
ahead.
basing this on, he's the perfect specimen. So
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm gonna hit it after this podcast. is over.
yeah, oh yeah, he's in my car. He's the one that rolled my windows up.
sitting
dog.
out there waiting.
Yeah.
So no, my goal would be like, I mean, I would even be happy to 220, 225. That would be a happy weight.
Oh, I don't want to talk shit, but you're right. That's not possible in a month.
Yeah, no, not in a month. Like that's
Not
a lot
healthy,
of weight to lose.
not healthy.
40
Not
pounds in a
healthily.
month.
Yeah, not healthy. I gotta weigh.
You're looking
Not-
more
not
than
without that
you're
crack,
looking
though.
more
Yeah,
than
we
1
gotta
pound
weigh,
a,
but
a fucking like ringworm or something. Yeah, no.
you're gonna lose your wife. You're gonna
Tape-
lose your kids.
tape-
You're gonna lose your
tapeworm is
truck.
what I
You're
meant.
gonna
I
lose
meant
your
tapeworm.
job.
Yeah.
You're gonna lose your shit. You're gonna lose everything.
No, but like
but you'll be down there.
Cold sores and
215,
fucking yeah.
over the past year, my wife and I've tried different diets.
Picking your
We've done
face
different
off.
things, and I've gotten down from 263 down to
You're gonna start smoking
50.
cigarettes.
254, 250, and then it's just gone right back up. So like doing the diets, the intermittent fasting, the Weight Watchers, it doesn't do it.
Yeah, and you want to have like a subsistent. No, not a substantial. Subsistent, like something that you can do going forward, where it's not gonna like balloon again, right? Like you're not
Yeah.
just like you're not just like you lose all this weight and then you gain it back and then you lose it again. So it's just
So I know
go
in
ahead.
high school, you're young, you have the metabolism.
Yes.
I was way too skinny, but I did football, track, everything. I was active. I was never home.
Big Dick Donny did fucking all this. Yeah.
I was
He's
175.
the Adonis. He's a beautiful man.
He's the
I was-
Don.
I was I was 175 when I graduated high school. 175 pounds.
Jesus.
I moved away.
That's what I weigh right now, bro.
How tall were you?
That's
when
what
you
I weigh
graduated?
right now.
Same.
Really?
Yeah,
So
6'3".
you're
Fuck.
once.
So you were lanky as fuck.
Oh yeah, I'll
Damn,
show
you
you
were
guys
a
pictures.
beast.
Oh,
Beast
see,
mode.
well, that derives from a whole nother problem.
I don't feel
in
bad
here,
for you at
bro.
all. Right?
Yeah, exactly. I
You
don't
had your
know,
day in the sun, you
yeah.
son of a bitch.
I did.
You fucking
You were a
piece
Greek
of-
god at one point. Now you're not anymore. Now you got fucking kids.
Leave it
I
alone.
moved-
You make me
Jesus
feel like an
Christ.
asshole. I've been 5'7" my
My
whole
wife's
goddamn
not sticking
life.
around forever. I've got. I gotta prepare.
Okay.
No,
How do I get taller?
We'll put you on one of those old timey stretchy. Turn the wheel every day.
Hey, fucking cut
Stretch
this
me
off,
out.
bro. You
Anyways,
fucking keep stretching
I went to
it.
Pocatello. There's nothing to do unless you're 21 or Mormon, and I wasn't either. Ate out a lot. I went from 175. Within a year, I was 311 pounds.
Did you
Oh,
get
shit.
fatter too?
No.
So
That's the way it went in.
you've
It's
already
like-
lost a bunch of weight then.
Yeah. So then I moved to Moscow, where I went to school again. And shout out to my younger brother for keeping me active. Him and I got up.
Which one?
Squash. We
Squash.
played racquetball almost every day before we went to gym class at U of I. So we'd get up at like 6.
That
go
is
racquetball.
not an idea I would be opposed to us all three.
Oh, I
playing.
love
That is
racquetball.
not
I love
something
Racquetball?
I'd be opposed to.
I'm fat.
Or
I'm
handball.
slow. I
Or
love
handball,
racquetball.
bro.
Ooh, okay.
Hand fucking
Old
ball,
school
bro.
handball. Okay.
I've never played that, but I'll try it. But I
that's-
love racquetball.
Oh, but that's racquetball prison rules, dog.
I've
I
got
was gonna
3
say,
rackets.
yeah.
I'm just saying. I've got 3 rackets. We go somewhere. We can do
Fuck
this.
the rackets. I got 2 hands, dog.
yeah, it's called handball, motherfucker.
But anyways, yeah. So I went from 175 to 311, and then I moved, and my brother kept me
Let's
active.
test our friendships.
I
Yeah.
went from 311 down to 215. So I lost it, back
A
down.
ton,
And
yeah.
I think 215, 220 is a good weight for my size. And then that's where I was when I met my wife. And then obviously, 14 years of marriage, I've gained 50 pounds.
Sure.
So the goal would be to get, at least lose 40 of that 50 I gained. Go back down a little.
But like, I fuck with people that are fucking with themselves, dude. And you are fucking with yourself.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Don't get too down on yourself is what I'm trying to say because you're
I-
fucking doing it, dude.
I don't want to say I'm
you're-
too
you're-
down on
you're
myself, but
killing
I
it.
am down on
Good,
myself.
good words. Good
Does
words.
that make sense? Like,
I feel you, but on the same sense, you're doing it, bro. Your kids
Yeah.
love
Let-
you.
let me-
Your
let me-
friends love you. Your job loves you. Your life loves you, bro.
well,
You're
something that
killing
brought it
it.
out. I've always wanted to.
Nice word. Nice.
It's not.
I'm chasing the dream, not the education.
No,
really.
not even
Ooh,
that.
I love that.
It's
You're
not-
absolutely fucking right,
Yeah.
Donnie. You're
That is
absolutely right.
right.
You're chasing the fucking dream and not necessarily anything that you could attain post graduation or
Yeah,
post, you know what I mean? Like,
it's not the same.
I don't care if
It's
someone
not.
thinks, "Oh,
It's
you
not
have a
the
degree,
same
you're
as
better."
today.
it's so diluted because you're literally you're working hard for one thing, right?
But if you
And
could do that with
one
passion-
thing, that one thing means fucking nothing to society.
Well,
I'm halfway with you.
Your bachelor's degree will not what it means, and just like it means
who?
to what it'll
To
mean,
who?
what it'll mean to you, Donnie, the same way it'll mean to
Is that
fucking
accomplish something?
you fucking could do one thing for 4 years and fucking attain a piece of paper. Like, I think you're smarter than that. And you really are. You really are.
You took me somewhere else. You're right.
But to me,
You took me somewhere else. Thank you,
it'll
Marcus.
make me feel better that I accomplished something.
We're
Before
all
we
yelling.
end this, are
We're
we
all-
in next month to start on the 1st of September? A fit kind of thing. Whether you guys
Absolutely.
full on do it, are you in?
Whether
100%.
I am in,
I'm in.
if we
I'm in
figure
with you.
out
We got a week to figure it out.
parameters that
Perfect.
wouldn't be unfair betwixt us.
It's
This is
like
my
we
seventh
got-
job,
we got-
believe it or not. The
Yeah,
podcast
he's
is
a
my
busy
seventh
man.
job. Yeah.
He's a busy
I'm a
dad.
beersmith.
We got
I'm a
levels of
bartender.
beards.
I'm a fucking
Levels
Yep.
of beards that start from the youngest to the oldest has the weakest beard. The youngest has the best.
That's
I know.
true.
Marcus is still stuck in the fucking middle.
I'm stuck.
No matter what.
but
Stuck.
that's-
I could never do what Tyler
middle
does.
of dad bods, middle age, middle.
I could definitely,
beard, like,
we could have the same beard. I could never rock what Tyler has going on because that's like fucking either you got it or you don't.
Yeah. and
Well,
I
you have
don't.
to have the two-tone too.
Yeah, the black hair,
The
the red
two-tone
beard.
helps. If I had a fucking dark brown black beard, no one would give a fuck.
Not
I
true.
don't know. I don't
Not
know.
true
No,
at all.
true
Not
as
true.
I mean,
at all.
fuck, dude.
It's a pretty beard no matter
true.
the color.
I'm telling you right now. I literally okay. So
Ooh.
you have a sculpted. It's a sculpted.
Why do you think we have 53% female listeners, bro? It's
Goddamn
this
right.
fucking goddamn
not
real
for
ass
the
beard.
bod.
Nailed it. Yeah, it's not for Donnie and I.
No,
I'll tell you that
God,
right
no.
now. Yeah.
I think Marcus is being on the Mohawk idea.
Oh, I'm
What are we doing right now? Are we,
Well, I'm doing the mohawk soon. Not because of him, but
No, no,
not
But
soon
he
at
said-
all. Not soon
he
at all.
said
You just
if he-
shaved your fucking head.
He says
Yeah.
if he gets a Mohawk, will I dye mine with him? And I said, fuck yeah, let's do this.
In solidarity, I will do it, but I'm not like a fan of any of these ideas you guys are throwing out right now.
God damn.
I'm not a fan of you having a
Here's the
mohawk.
deal. Thank you. And here's the deal.
We don't know how it looks
I
until
love
it
you
looks.
guys. I have to go soon.
Yeah.
In solidarity, I would do it, but I'm not like a fan of the Viking anything or anything. So here's the deal: is I'm all about self-expression. Obviously, look at me with the tattoos and everything else now. Like
I'm Irish as fuck, but I'm not down with
no doubt. But here's the deal: it's like, yeah, I'm all about self-expression. I think you look good. I think Tyler looks good. I'm not like you know what I mean? I'm kind
I
of
get you.
impartial to my own sort of situation.
We all have our own looks.
Yes,
Yeah.
we all have our own little look. We have our own looks, whatever else not, and like mine is mostly lazy, and I'm okay. I'm comfortable with that. But yeah, I don't know.
Lazy. Stop peeing outside the shed.
Fugazi, you fuck. Yeah.
So when Tyler comes back in here, we'll end this. But I just want to say, by next week we'll have this down. Next week we'll talk about the parameters of the fit month, whatever we want to call it.
Yeah.
But I say let's end this here on a good note. So we'll let Tyler take us out
September
this week.
Defenders.
Yeah.
September
take us out.
Defenders.
You gotta
Take
tap
us
that
out.
mic.
Okay, hold on.
Nail that.
Tyler's taking us out. Okay. I just want to thank everybody for listening again to the fucking Dad podcast. This is the best fucking bunch we could have got together, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
In everyone's opinion, and I just don't.
We love all of our listeners.
I
Thank you
don't
for
want
spreading
us to be what
Absolutely.
we aren't because we are what we are, and I love you guys.
I love
you
you.
too, man.
This is the best thing. What's this, number 9? Is
Number
this gonna be
9.
Number
man.
9.
Number 9.
Number
Number
11?
9's my
Number
lucky
9.
number, and I just thank you. That's it. Thank you.
Alright.
Not even to the fucking listeners, to you two.
Yeah.
I love you guys.
Love
Thank
you
you.
too. Peace.
Thank you
We're out.
guys. Love you. Dad Bod's out.